What's happening, everybody? Come on in, take your shoes off. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all come on in, take your shoes off. It is Friday. I apologize for my tardiness, but we in there. We in there. Come on in, smash the like button. Y'all know the routine. Y'all know the routine. Tracy Westmore has become a member. Thank you so much, my sister. I appreciate you. Blessings. Clement Gray in the building. Jolie, how you doing? Ricky West. Sherry Sherd, how you doing? How you doing? Is that Sherry or Cherry? Not sure, not sure, not sure. Urbanology 101 in the building. What's good with you? Y'all come on in, take your shoes off. We gonna talk about it for a minute. We gonna talk about it for a minute, man. Pat Jack, what's good? Eugene, what's good, my guy? Big Swole in the building. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday, first and most. Consuelo, how you doing? Azriel in the building. Hello, my sister. What's good, y'all? What's good with everybody, man? I pray y'all had a fruitful week. And I pray everything is everything. Urbanology, it is beautiful outside today, man. It is beautiful outside. Hey, Toya, how you doing, sis? How you doing? Make sure y'all follow my sister Toya. Ash in the building already coming through. Appreciate you. Big baller shot caller coming through with the Tunny ball. Good evening to you, Big Sean. I see you, my guy. What's happening, man? Man, thank y'all so much for it's cherry like the fruit. I got you, sis. Appreciate it. Right. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. I want to thank y'all so much for coming through. Make sure y'all click the like button on your way in. Subscribe to the greatest network on the planet, that is the Lapeef Network. If you're looking at your screen on your mobile device or a laptop or a MacBook or a Chromebook, whatever you prefer to use, if that subscribe button is red, me and you got a problem, Joe. We got a problem, man. Right? Go ahead and subscribe to the network. If this is something you enjoy, if this is something you bring that you believe finds you value, go ahead and become a member to get all type of special perks. You get the icons, you get members only access to some lives, you get some media early, right? So make sure y'all check that out. I see Stefan in the building. Too Mad with AJ. How you doing? Stanisha Arnold, good evening, every one of you. I pray that life finds you all well today. I see 77 watching, 46 likes. Look, man, look, with that many people sitting and looking, right, you either a freeloader or a hater, right? And I know y'all not freeloaders, right? So go ahead and hit the like button, man. It don't cost y'all nothing, but we gonna talk about it. We gonna move along. Lovely Lotus in the building. How you doing? Right? So today we talking about why. Well, I'm talking about y'all talk about whatever y'all want. Y'all talk about whatever y'all want, right? But what we talking about today, that's what we talking about today, bruh. Why won't she marry? Why not? Right? Why won't she marry? What's the hold up? What's the problem? Eugene, I see you. Y'all come on through, man. Get comfortable, y'all. Get comfortable. I'm gonna give everybody a chance to get rested, to get set up. It's all good. KB Real, what's good? Neither one. Chiming in and see what's the discussion. Okay, okay. Did you hit the like button though? It don't cost you nothing. If you don't like it, you can hit the dislike button too, sis. Either one of them's good. Don't hold back. Anyway, y'all. So let's talk about it. Now, I thought about this all week, y'all. I thought about this subject all week. I can't lie and say there hasn't been a lot of input which caused me to bring this up, but I'm gonna let y'all into my mind and y'all let me know what y'all think, right? Cold blooded, what's good, bro? What's good with you, man? Oh, you one of them people, huh? KB, like, what do you mean, them people? Right. So, I'm gonna approach this from two different stances, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all right? Let me know if y'all riding with me, right? Hey, CC, you passing through? You can't stay? So I'm gonna approach this from two different standpoints. Gentlemen, you have found the woman you want. You found the one you've been waiting for, the one you've been searching for. Right? She's everything she's cracked up to be for you, right? Does things you need to do around the house, supports you the way she needs to support you, but you ask her and she just don't want to pull the trigger. She don't want to pull the trigger. Right? What do we hear the stories? What's the narrative, gentlemen? What's the narrative, my guys? Usually. Well, it's men don't want to get married. They hoes, right? These dudes out here, they chasing these hoes. They don't want to get married, right? But you finally ready to settle down. You got your ducks in a row, allegedly. Scrap Skrilla, what's good? You got your ducks in a row, allegedly. And she just won't pull the trigger. So I'm going to keep it honest, super honest, right? You ain't really got your shit together, dog. What you selling, she ain't buying. What you selling, she not buying, right? Whether it's on discount or it's the daily special. She does not want it. She does not need it. She is perfectly content with you being a boyfriend or an extended fiance. Carrie T, what's good? Thank you for coming through. What's good, Ronnie? Or an extended fiance or a long-term situationship. Right? Maybe the dreams you've been selling haven't come to fruition. Maybe they'll never come to fruition. But it really comes down to the point that she does not trust you. She don't trust it. And when it really comes down to the bottom of it, right? If you are being honest with yourself, right? She doesn't believe in you. T. Harper, good evening, my brother. How are you? Welcome to the weekend. She doesn't trust you. She doesn't believe in you. And she doesn't, I'm not going to say feel, she doesn't think you're the one for her. Now you out here doing what you need to do, making ends meet, whether they're meeting a little or meeting like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They meeting like a motherfucker. But for some reason, and the truth is, more than likely, even though she knows, she's never really going to tell you what that reason is. Right? Because she's been sitting waiting to see something from you that you won't show. That's the best case scenario. That's the best case scenario. But then we got the other side of it, y'all. I said I'm going to attack this from two visions. You a dude that's doing everything you need to do. You're on point. You've invested in this woman. You may have a couple of kids, one or two kids. Taking on trips. Carrie T, what's good? Theodore, what's good, my boy? All the stuff that, couples do. And she won't marry you. You got down on one knee. Will you marry me? I'm not ready. Now, notice I didn't say she didn't give you a reason like the other part. She said, I'm not ready. Alonzo, what's good? He is the all-star advisor. I'm not ready. Our cook was good. At this point, if we want to attack it honestly, whenever I hear a woman say, I'm not ready, when she has been proposed to, when she, especially if she has a child by a particular man, and they're cohabitating, living together, living the life, right? Living the life, the date, the couple life. And she says, yes, he asked me. I love him, but I'm not ready. When I hear that, too mad, you know what I hear when I hear that? Too mad, AJ? You just the guy I'm with until the guy won't come along. Dario, what's good? Green gang in the building, gang gang. You are the guy that's substituting until the guy she wants comes along. She's looking to better deal you, bro. She's looking to suck up your resources until the guy she deems appropriate just falls in her lap. See, but we got to remember things just don't fall in people's lap like that, right? People make effort, people plant seeds. And you've made investments into this relationship that you will never get a return on. It's not indecisiveness, because the truth is a woman always knows which man she wants. The truth is a woman always knows which man she wants. And this is where the settling argument comes in, gentlemen. Because even though the outside world sees this man as stand up and correct, it's not the man for her. The only way that man will become the man for her is when the man she wants doesn't fall through. Mary, good evening, my sister. That's where this settling narrative comes from. Because their mind and their eyes are on bigger fish. Catfish, salmon, tuna, take your pick. But to her, you're a guppy. And in either situation, guys, in either situation, I recommend, this is just my personal opinion. My disclaimer is I am not a therapist, doctor, or psychological expert. These are simply my thoughts. When you ask a woman to marry you and she tells you no, you should leave her. If you guys have been making strides and making efforts towards building a family and being together, and she should be waiting for you to pop that question. It's not that she gives you permission to marry her, right? You give her permission to be married. This is a decision that is completely and utterly controlled by the man. If she does not say yes when you first ask, leave. If she does not say yes when you first ask, do not spin the block. Unless you know in your heart of hearts and your mind of minds that that woman is worth it for you. I know what people are about to say, right? We all sit on these panels. We all have some knowledge of the rare cases where it works out. Let's be honest, guys. Those cases are rare. And as much as everyone likes to think that each individual is exceptional, the majority of people are not. Cassandra, what's good? Prince Sam in the building. The majority of people are not. And if you're out here giving your all and someone can't recognize it as that, you are simply and utterly, unequivocally, that's a big word, unequivocally wasting your time. Don't do it to yourself. We don't make problems where there are none, right? Don't allow this event to damage you psychologically and mess with your confidence. And better yet, don't allow this event to fester and have you questioning your own judgment. She should be waiting for you to ask. You should see that excitement, the anxiety of her celebrating. If whenever it looked like you bending over to pick up a dollar off the floor. Let's stop wasting our time with people that do not want us the way we want them. Let's stop wasting our time with people who are not ready to make the same effort for us in our endeavors as we are theirs. I'm coming to the realization, right, that while a lot of people talk the game, they'll never walk the game. Sorry to bother anyone, but my father jumped. My child's father jumped on me because he was caught with a man. My newborn and I need help with food and shelter. Anything helps. Well, it's a bad choice on your part. True Seeker, what's good? But love and like, you need to start your own channel and make that happen. These are the times we all live for. But guys, there's a lady there, love and like, that needs some assistance. You know, you guys love saving them. So if y'all want to send her some money, it's $ Lattimore Simone, even though you'll never know where the money go to. Gary Brown was good. I also believe that, you know, when you send $100 to those Cash App scammers, they'll send you 1,000. KB Real said if he keep pursuing her after she has shown little to no interest, he's playing himself. Don't do it. And the real love it, KB Real, but that's a bar, right? The real of that, KB Real, is that a woman will continue to use you and take your resources. Why wouldn't she? I've seen too many times where a woman told a man, go ahead, get away from me, right? And the dude's still there and get mad at her for telling the truth. If you don't love me, why you still here? Why you keep taking my money? Why you staying up in my place? Because I can. It ain't personal. Man, I'm thirsty. The game can only be played when there's players, ladies and gentlemen. What we do is we let them know this is not a game. What's good, Kay? Will Stacks in the building. We let them know, and I'm telling y'all, this is not a game. Our life is not a game. My heart, my feelings, my emotions, my time is not a game. I'm not going to play with you. Don't you play with me. Samuel Shaw, good evening, good sir. Samuel Shaw, my apologies. Right? And we really can't hold anyone accountable until we hold ourselves accountable. We have to understand and acknowledge the parts we play in our own suffering and our own demise. Ed Hill was good. Fast Lithery. Savage Calm in the building. Right? Let's stop wasting time on things that don't matter. And again, if you're putting towards effort and resources to a woman who won't reciprocate, especially if you're looking to make her an honest woman, because no matter what y'all say in this world we live in, with this new society that y'all want to call that no one has a part of, right? We're all just victim to it. E-Dub in the building. That we're all just victim to. When you marry a woman, you're making her honest. Okay, Savage, I got you. E-Dub was good, bro. Right? You're making her an honest woman. You're putting a tag on her. You're claiming her in the same way she's putting a tag on you and she's claiming you. That's the end boss. Up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. We trying to win the game, not play it. Right? So, hey, that's what it is, man. Stop entertaining people that don't entertain you. Leave clowns at the circus, please. So the doors to the church are open, man. The phone lines are open. Y'all know the number, 507-319-1027. I'm also going to put the link in the chat. Chat. If you do want to use the link in the chat, please make sure you have great lighting, that you are a human being, and you have a cam. Please note, this is an open discussion for any of my opinions or input. Again, I am not a therapist. I'm just a guy who lived 50 years, who's been through a bunch of crazy stuff. Ladies, this is a safe place. I am not here to judge, but I always say and give the disclaimer, please tell the truth. You don't have to tell me your name. You don't have to tell me where you live. You don't have to tell me none of that stuff. But if we're talking and having a discussion, please tell the truth so I can give you the best perspective possible. Because if we do not have a base of truth, the conversation is invalid. Y'all know what y'all know about that BABA, up, down, left, right. You know what I'm saying? Gladius. No, it wasn't. It was Gradius. It was Gradius. Konami. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, don't be scared to call in, fellas, ladies. It's whatever. We talk about anything, everything. What you want to know? You want my opinion on something? You want some? The worst advice is advice, but I could tell you what I would do, what I would and wouldn't do, and I'm happy to help. What y'all got? Doors to the church are open. What is there we could talk about? What is there we could talk about? What is there we could talk about until then? Audi Boy said, I was in the middle of buying a house with my girl a couple years back. She left for a year because I didn't appreciate her as a woman and what she was doing for me and my daughter that wasn't hers. Okay, so at least you know what a mistake was. Hopefully you make the appropriate adjustments. All right, that's what life is about. I mean, we all mess up, bro. Players mess up. Players mess up. It's the people who can make adjustments that overcome. What I'm trying to tell y'all is let's not even go through those pains, right? Let's be right and be correct in all things. That way we don't have any regrets. We don't want to have to leave anything off on the table. Right? Everybody talking about what do you bring to the table? I bring everything. I bring 100% of me. Right? And a person that's messing with you should understand what that is. They should be able to see that. They should be able to feel it. And if they don't, they're not the right person for you. Don't waste time on it because you find them attractive or you think they'll change, because people change, but you really never know if they will. If you're with somebody, you got to understand, right, that they are who they are. And again, as they change, you have to love them enough to say, hey, I'm going to make the adjustments. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all let me know if I'm off. And you got to understand that as people, we all make mistakes. Some mistakes are bigger than other, but they're all mistakes. Yeah, Audi Boy, like I'm not no hypocrite, bro. I'm not no hypocrite. I'm a lot of things, Audi Boy, but I ain't no hypocrite. What's good for me is good for you in most cases, right? In most cases. And if I don't feel it's that way, I'm gonna make sure we have an understanding of it. I mean, you hear people say things like marriage is hard, but it's not hard in the way most people think. It's hard because it requires you to look at yourself a lot. Buck Mo, what's good, family? How you doing? I pray the wife is okay. I pray everything's okay with the family, Buck. What's up with you? Right? It's hard because it requires you to look at yourself a lot. Right? It's hard because no matter what, you have to consider somebody else's feelings and emotions and actions when you make moves. While when you out here by yourself, that's not a concern. For I like to use this example, right? When I drive by myself, I'm a little bit more reckless. I drive faster. You know what I'm saying? I switch lanes quicker. You know what I'm saying? Like, or for example, like when I used to drive down to Georgia to see my daughter, right? And I go by myself, I do a faster time, right? I get there no problems, right? But when I drive with my wife, I drive a little different because my concern is her, right? I'm like, man, if I crash and something happened to her, I ain't worried about me, right? And I just think in life, a lot of us, especially when we're younger, we have that invincibility complex, right? Nothing's going to happen to me. Nothing's going to hurt, right? And to be honest with you, my ego was grown around that because I've been through a lot of stuff and I survived it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was Bruce Willis in Invincible. Motorcycle accidents, car accidents, stop, jab, I got shot, I got stabbed, none of it beat me, right? I come back, right? I was in 2 motorcycle accidents, right? Never broke a bone. Car accidents, never got hurt. Got shot, good. You know what I'm saying? So I had this air of invincibility around me with myself in my own mind, right? But with my wife in the car, I'm like, man, let me slow down. You know what I'm saying? Let me slow down. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get no ticket with her in the car. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing crazy to happen when she with me. You know what I'm saying? right? And that's what I'm, and again, while I want to get to my destination faster, right? I have to worry about the passenger I have with me. That's a marriage, right? You definitely want to go your own way. You definitely want to, Frank Sinatra, I'm doing it my way, right? You definitely want to do it your way. But when you got somebody that's counting on you, someone that you are protecting, someone that you have vowed to take care of, right? You got to move differently. That's what a marriage is. Right. But a lot of these people, again, these YouTube talking points, you the leader, I move how I move. Yeah, okay. You do. You might. But you considering that woman when you make moves. You considering that partner, your husband, when you do something. And if you used to doing things a certain way in your life, you used to moving a certain way, it's a shock to your ego, right? I learned about when I check in with my wife, right? And she had to understand it. She had to go to understand it because before she was like, you never check, like, you don't be worried about me. Yeah, I'll be worried about you, but you grown. If my wife, for example, let's say like today she at work. I know my wife get off at 5, right? So if she ain't home around, say because she goes to bingo, we put stuff, me and her, we have our Google calendars. So if something happened, if I got something planned, I'm going to get a haircut or whatever, right? Something where I'm gonna be away from the house for a minute, I'll throw it in there so she know where I'm at, right? It's not, I gotta tell her, it's just being responsible, right? It's just being responsible, right? But let's say if by 7 o'clock she not here, I'm gonna hit her up. You okay? It's not checking up on you. I don't care where you at, right? I just want to know if you safe, right? I just want to know if you safe. It's not about keeping up with you. Like, why would you be with somebody you can't trust where they at out in the streets? And like I said, as a man, I don't make problems where there is none. I deal with a problem when it comes up. I don't go looking for them. Because if you looking for a problem, God damn it, you gonna find one. Believe you me, you'll find a problem. They everywhere. Problems are everywhere. Man, life is crazy, y'all. Crazy. Right? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm thirsty as hell. I feel like I'm dehydrated. Um, what else? What else? What else? Yeah. Um, said my girl driver for UPS. And I tell y'all this, I'm gonna share something with y'all, right? And that's why I tell y'all, man, love y'all people, man. When your people are here, man, reach out to them, say hello, see how they doing. Hit them up with, like, I call people just to see how you doing. Me and texting, I'm okay with texting, right? But I'm old school. I'll pick up the phone and be like, yo, what's happening with you? Just checking in. You okay? Right? Because that means something to me. So I hope and believe that it means something to other people, right? Now listen, this is why I tell y'all need to understand the concept of time. My daughter, right? My youngest daughter, that's in Georgia. Her grandmother died 2 weeks ago, and then her great grandmother died today. Her grandmother died 2 weeks ago, and her great grandmama died today. And like I tell y'all, I don't really get sad with death because I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say, I mean, how can I say this? Like I feel sorry. I feel sorry about it, but I'm not sad. Y'all know what I mean? I don't really get sad at death. Right? Because I understand it's part of life. The same way you have to be born is the same way you have to die. And like I told y'all, I had a bunch of close calls, so I kind of made my peace with it. You know what I mean? But what I really get sad about, what I really think about and what bothers me is the relationships we lose that we can no longer have. It's crazy. And I talked to my wife about this, right? Like how I do it. I'm just telling y'all how my mind operates, right? This is how my mind operates because I seen so much death when I was younger, right? I kind of put people that die into a space like a friend I haven't seen in years. Y'all know what I mean? Like you miss that person, but it's like, and that's why I try to make an impression on the people that's around me, right? Because you can always go in your thoughts and your moments, right? And relive those in your own head. Right? And that's why I think people they kind of, and that's why I say like you gotta have relationships so you can live forever up here. Does that make sense? Joshua Swazer said, "Is she a wife?" Is the question to the pin topic. That's up to you to decide. Right, Joshua? That's up to you to decide. Right? All a woman can do is be the woman she's supposed that she believes she's supposed to be. Right? That's why look, to me when it comes to that, bro, it's like and hey, Joshua, thanks so much for saying that, bro. Right? Thanks so much for saying that, bro. Nope, that's not yet. Right? So like you should be listen to what I'm saying, ladies. I need y'all to hear me, right? And gentlemen.
Did you hear what I said?
I need y'all to listen to me, right? Like you supposed to be the woman you supposed to be, right? The woman you are is the woman you are, right? Men, you got to be the man for you, right? Ladies, you got to be the woman for you, right? But the real definition, right? The real definition of a man is how his woman sees him. Right? It's not that she defines you, but it's how she perceives you. And it's the same for women with their men. Right? Are you like you can say you're a good woman all you want, right? You can say you're a great woman all you want, but are you a great woman to me? Woman to me? Because if I don't see you like that, no matter what you're doing, right, I'll never appreciate you as the woman you are. Right? I'll never appreciate the woman you are. That's why I say you be no matter how great you are, it's never enough for the wrong person. She wants six figures, bro. It doesn't. You make six figures. If you the wrong person, she needs. It'll never be enough, right? You'll have six figures. She'll say, "I need 1,000,000." Right? You can make the best greens and have the best body, right? As a lady, right? Suck him till he dry, right? He'd be like, I don't like thick chicks. Right? I don't eat beef, right? You will never be enough for the wrong person. That's why you have to, again, put your best foot forward, be you 100%. So when you see that person and how they receive you, if they're not doing it to the point where right? Hey, they see me for the person I am, you can move on, you can end it, right? You can stop wasting time. That way you can minimize your investment. Scam likely, man. Why don't we, hey, could everybody send a super chat so we can get scam likely Planet Fitness going? He will be the owner and operator. My boy Scam likely in the building, man. Right? You will never be enough for the wrong person. So what we do, right? We give the best versions of ourselves every single day to every relation, every meaningful relationship, because we don't do one-way relationships. We don't do relationships that have no meaning. We cut those off. We cut them off. And I mean that when I tell y'all, I cut relationships off, my family, friends, associates, it doesn't matter, right? If you don't see the value that I bring, then I bring no value. So why are you around me? Why are we here? Right? And it's a cold world. It's cold. And I'm telling y'all, I've had times where I had to cut people off and it felt like somebody stabbed me in the heart, but it was necessary for me. Because if I'm not at my best, right? If I'm questioning myself, right? Once a man starts to question himself and is unsure, that's when he becomes stagnant. That's when he becomes indecisive. And I'll never be known as indecisive. I believe in cutting to the quick. I believe in getting to the point. If you want to tap dance, go to dance class. Because I understand the concept of time. Every single one of us is blessed to be here among each other in this existence at this time. Like I just told you, my daughter's great grandmother and grandmother was just here with us, and now they're no longer able to complain, love, laugh, cry, taste, smell, poop, shit, walk, nothing. Fat boy for life. What's good? Cece said an indecisive man is a liability to himself and others. Right? So we don't play. We don't play. We don't play in our relationships. We don't play at our job. The only time we play is when we're on vacation. When we're out having partying and having fun, that's when we play. But as far as situations of the heart, situations of life, situations that we know there's going to be a result or after effect, we don't play with that shit. No, sir. No, ma'am. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. And don't entertain anybody who minimizes that. Don't entertain them. We leave clowns at the circus. They said, talk about all these single women's on these cruise ships. What you mean? What you mean? If you got a question, the number's at the bottom, bro, or the link's in the chat. I'm not here to tear down single women who make their own choices, bro. I'm here to offer a solution to it's something you got a problem with. You feel what I'm saying? They not single. How you know, Kaiser Soze? Did you ask all of them? Men move a certain way, bro. We don't assume. We don't assume. And if your woman ain't in that bunch, why you worried about them anyway?
Did you hear what I said?
If the type of woman that you want is in that bunch, why you worried about them anyway? Stop complaining about hoes if you ain't gonna marry one. It's not your concern. Stop complaining about baby mamas if you're not gonna marry one. It ain't your concern. Or better yet, stop making baby mamas. Right? A baby mama can be saved, right, by you. Your baby mama could be saved by you, my guy. Tahada said, this is the difference. Your type of mind is a gift which most don't understand immediately. A mind that detaches easily is a mind that receives information easily. Monks are experts at detaching. Thank you. I appreciate it, I guess. I think that's a compliment. Brother Grundy in the building. What's good, my boy? Right? This is the problem with our men, right? Audie boy, we ain't gonna even talk about that, bro. We ain't gonna even talk about that, bro. Cherry said some women just want to get married just to say they married as well. You got to watch those ones. You got to watch whoever you choosing, Carrie T. Right? You can't get mad at a woman that wanted to marry you and she wasn't ready. Right? Because you should know when she's ready. You the one who asked her. Leadership is not conditional, guys. Leadership is not conditional. Birds of a feather flock together. I'm warning men. I'm not complaining. That's the problem. Men having respect in the brotherhood is seen as women hating. No one said it's a woman hating. That's how you taking it, Kaiser Soze. What I'm asking you is why are you worried about those women when they're not your concern? You know how you teach your brothers. You know how you show your brothers how not to deal with them, not to worry about them women. That those women are not the ones. You don't deal with them. Oh, I'm sorry, Carrie. My apologies. We cannot continue to concern ourselves with people who play in the mud, bro. Because if you go in there trying to save the pigs, you're gonna get dirty too. Right? Those women are what they are, bro. And those men are what they are. Your job is not to be one of them. It's just that simple. The truth is, you can't save everybody. Women on trips are red flags? No. Like I said, we need to get past the point of where we're. We need to get past the point of where we're analyzing the symptoms, right? We got to get to the causes. Big Ant in the building. What's good, my boy? Appreciate you. What's up with your family? Alex Trebek, my boy, he said, good point. It's like saying, I'm not marrying a crackhead every day. At one point, do you just focus on your goal instead of your disgust? Right. And this ain't no shot. This shot ain't at you, Kaiser Soze, but you just one of them. You just talked about saving baby mamas. Yeah. So, and are you mentioning that going to change your world? Are you saying that going to make me look different? Is you saying that going to make your day easier in the gym? It's just funny how a lot of men supposedly that call themselves men are more interested in winning an argument, right, than being righteous in their life. Thank you, Alex. You can save your baby's mama. And it's like I said, Kaiser Soze, right? It's funny how all these niggas sit up here and keep saying, don't marry no baby mama, but y'all ain't got no problems making them. The causes is black women were fooled by white liberals to think they didn't need a black husband, but a man still shot sperm up in her and didn't marry her. What did the white liberals and them have to do with you fucking that fat ass and leaving her by herself once she got a baby? It's just a question since we asking questions, Mr. Soze. Because you a leader, right? So why are we having this argument, good sir? Let's talk about how good you are in your marriage and how your wife makes you feel and how it's a beautiful thing that you guys are married and that you get value out of it. How about that? But that's never the first conversation in these talking points and echo chambers that y'all want to be in, right? Is your wife good to you? Does your wife make you appreciate that you married her? Does your wife continue to make you believe, help you believe you made the right decision? Let's talk about that so we can get these people married. Let's talk about that and get these people some positive reinforcement so we can get our families back together. You want to talk about that? Or you want to continue to discuss the problems that they put on the black people? Hey, Sandy. The phone line's there. So what did you do, Kaiser Soze? What did you do? Did you choose a woman that's dependent on the government, or did you go out and be a man of upstanding character and get enough money and hustle enough to provide your woman with a space so that's something that wouldn't come into question? Because in these same circular arguments, right? What y'all say is hypergamy exists. It's real. That I'm the leader. I should lead at all. I should leave at all points, right? No matter what, she should follow my lead. What's your lead? Because if hypergamy is real and women's nature are women's nature, that means if a man is up and doing everything he needs to do, he's upright, he's outstanding, he's got money, he got his shit together, that means every woman should fall in place, correct? Just questions I got. The number's at the bottom. We need to get away from these talking points that we heard other people say, bruh. Use our own personal and relatable experiences to make it a positive interaction between everybody, bruh. We have to change our mind states. I'm no longer arguing with y'all on shit that you choose to do that's stupid. So if hypergamy is not 100% guaranteed, ladies and gentlemen, if hypergamy is not a fundamentally biological fact, right? What that means is you chose the wrong woman. That's what it means. If you're a man and you understand your accountability and responsibility in a relationship, no disrespect to nobody. This is not a diss record. I'm telling y'all what happens is once you realize what it really is, there's no way around your responsibilities as a man. There's no way around it. Right? The minute you cry about it, the minute you whine about it, the party's over. Kaiser Soze, he said, I married my wife early. I was 23. She was 21. I joined the army. She believed in me when I had nothing. Her friends told her she should be in the streets when I proposed. There you go, bruh. Shout out to you. Shout out to y'all. Congratulations. I applaud that shit. That's what we should be talking about, bruh. That there's men out here that even though they crying this bag shit and this six-figure shit, that is men out here that's willing to build with their women. If you willing to build with them. Right? That is men out here that's really out here grinding to get it and that will love you. And all they need you to do is believe in them. Respect them and be loyal. That's the shit we need to be pushing, bruh. We have to learn to understand some of these people are simply who they are. And every day I get a reminder of that shit. Some people are simply who they are. And it is not your job to save the world. It's your job to save the ones who want to be saved. And that's why I say, my good brother, if your mentality is on some other shit, bruh, if y'all want that Kevin Samuels tearing black women down shit, y'all want these fucking manosphere talking points, there are literally hundreds of videos and channels for y'all to do that at. This is not that. I don't save hoes. Hoes stay where they at. You don't have to save women. You don't have to save a woman. The difference is y'all want a bunch of hoes and bitches with the black woman. And if you have those experiences, guess what? You choosing to deal with hoes. You choosing to deal with hoes. You. Oh, this one chick did this. That's one chick here. What's the excuse, nigga? Y'all think y'all got one. You ain't got shit, bruh. Where's the excuse? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's not complicate shit, Anthony another glance. Let's not complicate shit. I don't have to tell a fat woman she fat. She look in the mirror every day. Could somebody please bounce Archer ain't shit? Please block him. Right? Don't even know if this is a black dude hiding behind a Goku avatar, but constantly putting their input out into the ether. The number is scrolling at the bottom. If you have such a conviction in your thought process, come and let's talk about it. Let me ask you some questions. That's facts, Kaiser Soze. When you write, you write. When you write, you write. Keep people out your business. Put your face on screen, Archer, so I can see you, then I'll let you up. You can go back out. There you go. If you want to bang out, you can bang out. There you go.
What's up, bro? So, what is all this shit you talking about? You said this is not a red pill space, huh?
Yes.
So what is this? Is this some type of blame the men for the problems?
It's not blame. When did I blame men for anything?
I mean, you clearly up here saying that all the men have to do is do the right thing and the women will fall in line. And that's
no, that's not what I said. You wasn't listening.
Exactly what you said. I was listening
let
very
me
intently.
know when you're done talking.
Okay. All right, well, I'm done. I want to hear what you said. Okay. Please elaborate.
So what I said was, good sir, is that if you're using the red pill talking points of how hypergamy is in a woman's nature, that means all women, if you're on point and you got your money right and you got your shit going and you got all the boxes checking, then they would fall into the correct space, correct?
That's not what hypergamy means. That's incorrect.
So what is it then?
Hypergamy means they're always going to look for the best option.
Okay, so if you're the best option, shouldn't they fall in line?
Yeah, as long as you are the best option.
So again, what did I just say? So that if you got your money right, you got all the boxes checked. That means you're top tier. That means you're A1. That means you're big daddy, big dick, right?
Right.
That means you should fall in line, correct?
Yes. If you are the best. Okay, go ahead.
Right. So that means if you feel that you've got all the boxes checked and she's not falling in line, per the red pill standpoint, either A, you chose wrong and she was a hoe from the get-go, or whatever y'all want to call her, or you don't have your shit together.
Okay, listen, bro. When it comes to hypergamy, it's not whether or not you are the best option, it's whether she believes you're the best option, or if she believes she can do better. Now, to red point talking point about hypergamy, that's more of a dating coach talking point than it is actually a red pill talking point. Red pill just stands for awareness. That's all it stands for. It doesn't stand for no hypergamy. A woman can have a rich man. We've seen women all the time with rich men and still believe she's able to choose up.
Okay.
Because in reality, she's picked the top 1%. But hypergamy, her stupid way of thinking without being logical, tells her she can add, there's somebody out there who's better. So even though you might be the best in reality, if she believes that she can do better because of whoever she thinks she is, it overrides the fact that in reality, you are the best option she gets. So just because you become that good man doesn't mean you're going to get a woman who's delusional about her options to fall in line. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. So my question: Are we talking in the terms of just a relationship? Because I deal with marriages. I'm talking about marriage. So are we talking about relationships where you just bullshitting and dating somebody, or are you talking about a marriage?
Well, we're talking about Black America, and in Black America,
No,
women.
I'm not. No,
wait,
I'm not.
time out. Because
No, I'm not.
well, then what we're
No,
talking.
I'm not.
If we're talking about marriages, we're talking about all of America then.
Yep,
Because if we're going to narrow this down,
so words mean something, right? So mean what you say, right? So with that being said, sir, are we talking about marriages or relationships? You're not going to skirt it.
Well, I'm coming on your platform. Personally, I'm talking about relationships because marriages are null and void in Black America. I'm talking about Black America. What are you talking about? Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
So why are you here? Why are you dating? Why are you messing with women if you're not looking to get married?
Why am I messing with women? Because I'm not looking to get married?
Yeah, if you're not looking to get married in the long run, someday you're not looking to have a family, have kids.
Well, the reason I'm not messing with Black women is because I am looking to get married. Now, if I was messing with Black women, I would be looking for a nut.
Okay, so you don't mess with Black women, correct?
Not Black American women.
So why are you worried about them?
Because I'm Black, and I can worry about the hell I want
to because I'm Black.
It don't matter.
They're not your concern.
They're also my daughters. They're my sisters. They're everybody. They're everything my concern. It's part of my community. What the fuck you mean? I can talk about something I don't do all the time. It's part of my community. I can do whatever I want to do. I don't owe any obligation to. I don't owe any obligation to sleep with a Black woman to talk about her ass. I'm a Black man. Right. You can't make me stop talking about her, and she can't make me stop talking about her.
Look, bro. You can talk about them. You can talk about them all you want, but how is that affecting your life if you ain't fucking with them?
It doesn't, because I choose not to fuck with them. Let me answer the question right quick. You want to know why I would talk about Black women? It's because I wouldn't want a Black man who's being fed the bullshit you're feeding him to not have the truth about what's going on.
So what's the bullshit I'm feeding him?
The bullshit you're feeding him is that these women, like, okay, for example, what are you saying? If you're picking hoes, if you run into a woman who happens to be a hoe, that's your fault because you picked her.
Correct.
Right?
Because you control the access to the relationship.
Right, exactly. But you're saying that as if the guys have a large supply of other types of women who are not hoes to pick from. You're saying that as if
you're making no sense.
But no, I am making sense.
No, you're not. I mean, it makes sense in your head, right? But we can take a poll.
Let me ask you a question, bro. What percentage of Black women are hoes? Because I'm talking about Black women. You're talking about hoes.
How do you know that?
Anecdotal, bro. What do you believe? How
do you deal with anecdotes? I'm Black and white. Again, you cannot sit up here and make a argument on some shit that you don't know the answer to.
Well, I do know the answer to that. I know that because
most of the answer. I asked you, how do you know that?
I'll tell you right now, because most of them aren't married. Hoes, if they weren't hoes, they'd be married, right? Yes or no?
You think so?
Yes, they'd be married. Most Black women never see marriage.
So what about the women that's 18 or 19 and they just coming into adulthood?
And those women
they hoes off bat, right?
Those women have a 70% chance of being never being married. So I would say 70% of them would never are hoes.
You couldn't give me the stats on hoes, bro.
I just gave you the stat on hoes. You're asking me about marriage, and I'm telling you right now, Black women don't want to be married, and then which makes them hoes. You got a group of women who don't want to be married. That makes them a hoe. Most of them don't get married, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that?
Let me know when you're done, bro.
I'm done.
Okay. So I asked a question.
All right.
You gave me a stat. So what you're telling me is that the women that's coming up 19 or 20 years old with no experience in life are hoes off bat because they're Black.
I would say
because they're not married.
I would say that most women between the ages of 19 and 20 are hoes, yes.
And what evidence do you have? A stat that you made up in your head?
I can ask most of them. I mean, it's anecdotal. But most women between the age of 19 and 20 has at least 10 body count. That will make them a hoe, right?
Says who?
Says them.
Where at?
Out their mouths. I mean,
when?
And have you ever? I mean, since you asked them, have you talked to any woman who's 19 or 20? Have you talked to them?
My question is this, right? Let's say your information is valid, right? Mm-hmm. You don't fuck with them, right? So when you get a chance to talk to them,
When I'm living life, my dude. Like, I could talk to this. I don't have to have sex with you in order to interact with you on a daily basis. I live in America just like everybody else. I see what's going on. I can fuck with. Let me tell you about me. I fuck with African women. When I actually take a relationship seriously, I would date an African woman. I'm from an area where there's a lot of African immigrants.
okay.
So I'm able to.
And they're
able
not
to,
hoes, right?
No. They actually date different than Black American.
How
women.
old are you?
I'm 35.
So why aren't you married? If you surrounded by women who not hoes.
Because at first when I was young, I dated Black women, and I realized Black women don't want to get married. That's why I'm not married. Black women, because I was a fool who dated Black women. And frankly,
I think you still a fool, to be honest with you.
What makes you say that?
Because you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
I don't think you know what the fuck you talking about. You asked me to give you stats.
I might
you
not.
You asked me to give you stats. You asked me
No,
to
I didn't ask you to give me no fucking stats. You gave stats because that's what you niggas do.
Bro, you asked me to prove to you how
y'all pull stats out of your ass. You're not gonna overtalk me on my shit. Right? This is what you niggas do. Y'all pull stats out of your ass, some stats that y'all got no way or no how of finding no shit out to try to make a point. All Black women is hoes. If this is your mentality, how you ever gonna find a decent woman?
I never said all. You pointed out all.
No, you said all. Goodbye.
No,
goodbye.
I said
goodbye. Did he not say all Black women was hoes? Ain't no run. You get the fuck out of here, bro. You ain't gonna lie on me. Get the fuck out, bro. You ain't gonna lie on me. I know what I said. Did he not say all Black women was hoes? Let me know, chat. Let me know, chat. This is Ricky. How can I help? Hold on, bro. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Can you hear me? Hello? Hold on. Why is this not switching? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good, bro?
Yeah, that last caller made no sense whatsoever. Like, your entire messaging is, if you want to get married, find a woman that's going to be a wife. Stop fucking with hoes. And if you're fucking with hoes, you can't complain about bad behavior because that's expected. And if you're going to go out and be a man hoe, then you can't complain that you can't find a good woman. Like me, I'm engaged. I found my fiance through a friend of a friend. She's Black. You can still find Black women who want to get married, who are virgins, who haven't had sex, or have little to no partners, who don't have baby daddies or anything like that. But the first thing you got to do is take some accountability and look at yourself first. And that's the problem, is a lot of these people, they don't want to be accountable for what they're doing, or even then they don't want to go through the proper channels for searching for a wife. Because if you're just looking on Instagram or looking at, what you see online or on social media, you're not really going to find it. It's like a needle in a haystack. You got to do it the old-fashioned way. You have to talk to people. You have to make networks, make friends, probably talk to people, at your church or mosque or whatever, right? And then network more, and then eventually you will find what you're looking for. But if you're only focused on the negative, you're going to keep finding the negative. At some point, you have to focus on the goal that you're actually trying to attain.
Yeah, man. It's like this, man. Like to be honest with you, I have zero tolerance and hardly no patience for guys like that. You know what I'm saying? My question is this, bro. Right? You know why I don't speak on white women? Because I don't date them.
That makes sense.
I don't date them, right? You know why I don't speak on fuck boys? Because I'm not one. Right? All these dudes do, all these guys do is repeat the same talking points that you hear from every other man of spirit bullshit. But don't make any changes to try to make it better. Right? They don't want to make it better, right? Because they happy staying in this victim mind state, and they supposed to be men.
Exactly. You're supposed to be all solutions, no problems.
Right.
Exactly.
You're supposed to be a man, right? You're supposed to be looking for a way to get the problem solved. But how they solve it is that, okay, I'm gonna sit up here and complain about the black woman. All of them hoes, ain't none of them ain't shit. They so much ain't shit that I ain't even fucking with them, right? But you still complaining about them.
And then still fucking them.
Still making baby mamas.
But can't marry the baby mama. It makes no sense.
But won't make her a wife because she a hoe. But you was fucking with a hoe. You can't make this shit up, man. Y'all niggas weird, man. I was talking to my sister today. Some of y'all niggas ain't worth saving, bruh. That's just the truth of the matter, bruh. Some of y'all niggas ain't worth saving, bro. For real. The truth is, it would be easier if we just lined y'all up and put a bullet in y'all head. That's facts, bruh. That's facts.
I mean, that's what they have to do historically, right? Either that or like a war or something like that to get rid of people. But that's going to be.
When did men become such crybabies, bruh? When did men complain about shit they have no control over, supposedly? When?
I think a lot of it. I think a lot of it actually happened during the sexual revolution and then shortly after with the baby boomers, right? Because then if you don't have a dad in the home, you don't have anyone to teach you that nobody gives a fuck about your feelings, that there's reality, and you either got to suck it up and deal with shit that happens, or else life's just going to shit on you. So I think there's that aspect of it. And then I think a lot of people are just afraid to like fail or even then come up with solutions. Like even if we're talking about marriage, I'm not going to cap. Like when I was younger, I used to sound exactly like that last guy. But then as I got older and I started becoming more professional, developing myself, building myself from the ground up, I started realizing like, hey, anything that I want to do, I'm always trying to mitigate risks.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I wanted to end up driving, on the Autobahn or what have you, or driving on, a raceway, I'm going to wear a seatbelt, right? If I want to ride a motorcycle, I'm going to wear a helmet. If I'm going to go skydiving, I'm using a parachute that's been packed by somebody that did 10,000 hours worth of drops. So for marriage, what do you do? So then I sat down and planned it out and everything else. And it's like, okay, prenup. And after that, end up getting a trust, a fully anonymous trust, right? In South Dakota. Have all my assets throughout marriage, even during marriage, registered there. And then it can't be touched legally. Right. And you just literally have to look at other people who have done this. And then you can see a blueprint for how they did it. And then just spend the $5,000-$6,000 with a lawyer and you can have this mapped out. So like, it's not even like a too late type situation. But on the flip side, I have been in those situations where like just a woman has an attitude and it's like, hey, like I thought we were talking about marriage, everything like that. Well, you acting like this. Okay, I just got to cut you to the curb. But as you get older and as you go through that and you develop more calluses and more confidence, at some point, it doesn't even faze you. It's just like, okay, next, that's over. And it doesn't affect you as much. But I think a lot of these dudes are just either fresh out of relationships or like they're still in that building phase, or they just, found this content and they haven't like fully developed, right?
No,
in my opinion.
Yeah, I think if I can be totally honest about it, right? Again, I think a lot of these dudes, and this is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. Most of these dudes, and I can say this with full confidence in my own self, right, is that they was raised by single mothers, bruh. Right? It's just the truth. And they never had anybody to pull a coattail about how things really work, right? Again, this is just crazy to me how people want to say in these spaces where they want to use these talking points and these stats and shit. Y'all want to, one of the biggest things is they talk about, like I said, when I make the point with the hypergamy and the female nature, it's just funny how they say they understand female nature, but don't understand why women move a certain way. You see what I'm saying? Like, and why is it that it doesn't make sense to me, bro? Like, Why is it that if you get all your shit together, bro, you the pinnacle of the person in your particular neighborhood or area or social circle, but you can't find nobody to be with?
Yeah, I mean, they could find somebody to be with. It's just not the person that they may or may not necessarily want. You know what I mean? Like they probably want like a BBL or
right. But that's
know.
what I'm saying, bro. So you pick a girl because no matter what, you can fuck with that girl. You can do whatever you want to do. We not in a relationship till I say so.
Exactly.
Until I say you my girl, bro. This ain't shit. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing.
Right.
But that put it back to my point, right? You a fuck with her, you a fucker, but you won't be with her. Who's wrong for that? Now she's wrong for not knowing how to choose the correct to allow the right man in her life, right? She's wrong for letting a man that she don't know what plan he has or what he has to give and offer 100% in her box, right? But at the end of the day, you choosing to rock with that girl. You choosing. Right? We walk up, right? How many times they say girls don't approach dudes, right? What dudes out here approaching dudes? They don't do that. They too scared of rejection. You walking up and talking to these women.
That leads to like an interesting question though. So what are your thoughts on this? Right? So if a good percentage, at least for us blacks, right? Our kids are born out of wedlock, then we know that women, for the most part, the first dude that she gives it up to, whether or not, in or out of marriage, like she forms like an attachment or like a deep bond to him, right? So if he ends up leaving, she doesn't marry him, like, do you think that impairs her ability to actually follow somebody and effectively like be, submissive to like another man's leadership or to like the next man or something like that? And like for these trauma bonds, then where do we stop this cycle of like, single mothers giving birth to like, these boys and girls, and then they grow up and they repeat the same cycle? So I know those are like two front-loaded questions.
No, you good.
That interesting.
You good. This how I look at it, bro. Right, and I can only go by my own example. For me to sit up here and say I didn't make mistakes, that'd be a lie. I'm not no liar. You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is this, bro. Like I had my first child. I made my first child when I was 17 years old, right? My high school sweetheart, right? But you know what my plan was? Even though I made the mistake, my plan was to marry her. You see what I'm saying? That was my fucking plan, bro. That's like, and all my listen, man. I got children by two women. And like, while as far as women, they may have their flaws, they're great mothers. You see what I'm saying? I understood that when I laid down with them, right? That if I had a child with this woman, she's going to be a great mother. I can't tell the future. I don't know what the future is, right? Because like I just said at the beginning of this, we grow and we change as people. I have to be smart enough to make the adjustments, right? I have to be smart enough to make the adjustment. So like I said, these dudes are out here laying down with women and shooting they nut in women who they have no idea and have no plans of wifing.
And then on top of that, can't afford the $3 condom or the $50 Plan B. Like,
facts.
Come on, man.
You see what I'm saying? Now, on the other half, because I hold both sides accountable, right? When it comes to the sex part, women allow access to sex no matter what nobody say. I can sell you dreams. I can buy you a car. Girl, what you want, right? Until you let me in your box, I'm not getting in it, right? So what that means is if you sleeping with a bunch of dudes, right, that's on you. That's on you. Right. And no matter what people say about women, exactly what you said it is, bro. Most women need to have an emotional attachment to a guy. That's why you want to get. That's why, like Soze said, he got his girl early in his 20s. Right. I married my wife when I was early in my 20s. Right. Because you don't want your girl. You don't want no woman that you dealing with to have a bunch of bodies before you because they form those attachments.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You form those attachments.
And then they make that like fake Frankenstein in their head, like, oh, I want this man,
right.
below the waist. I want this man tight. I want this man funny.
It's the nature. And like I said, bro, it's the nature of women, and they play like don't understand it. You can't move a woman to a house, then put her back in the projects. she ain't gonna stand for it, right? A woman could drive a busted up Civic, bro, but as soon as she get a nicer car, she'll never settle for a Civic again. That's just the way they are. Right? So why are you dealing with them when you say you supposedly understand their nature, but then when their nature come to pass, you question it? Right? So again, we both make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. We all in this life together, bro. We don't name me one person who made every right choice.
I can't.
Right? But the problem is that, again, everybody's in their ego, and because you're this man and you know these talking points, and now because you this woman and you a boss bitch and all this shit, don't nobody want to sit down at the table and say, hey, this is my shit. I need to work on this and get this shit together. Hey, this is my shit. I need to work on this and get this to get together and come together and fix the shit that's been fucked up all the time. That's got everybody talking the way they talking, which is really that you didn't have no family. You didn't, more than likely didn't have no daddy who taught you the game or somebody to pull your fucking coat. More than likely you had a mother that didn't have nobody there who couldn't understand leadership because she was never taught it and fucked you up in your thought process and programmed you to think the way you do. And everybody is sit up there and continue to use this shit as a crutch instead of sitting down and fixing what's wrong with them.
Well, so I think that leads to like the other issue, right? So at least in my case, like obviously, you know, I was broke when I was younger. I didn't find my fiance till or like I want to say January-ish this year. So like my issue is that on the other end, you get like these purple pill power bottoms or these blue pill dudes that go like, hey, you should marry a woman with like bodies, even though you haven't like built up the bread. And JB and I were talking about this a little bit like last night before I went to sleep. Mm-hmm. And what do you think of this? So my theory is if you started from zero, you got married and then you started building and then later became successful like Anton, wife deserves easily could have deserved like half and everything like that. She was with you from day zero, right? Where nobody else was. But then like, if you're in my position where you didn't grow into yourself and not get done building, but get to like a better stage in life until like your late 20s, early 30s, then like, at what point would it be fair to say, hey, I'm only going to marry a virgin, right? Because my fiance, she's a virgin. Like she lives at home with her family, everything else, like, So at what point do we like have the messaging for that though? Like, does that sound fair or reasonable?
Yeah.
For, like most people, do you think that's something that could be done?
I mean, fair, life's not fair. You know what I'm saying? I mean, life's not fair. You know what I'm saying? And the truth is, bro, like people, listen to what I'm saying, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. I need you to listen, right?
Did you hear what I said?
I need you to listen, right? we got to be realists in the situation, right? So can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
When did you first have sex? What age were you?
Oh, well, when I first had sex?
Yeah, your first time.
Like 18 or 19.
18 or 19, and it was with a girl, correct?
Yeah.
I hope so. Right?
Yeah. I mean,
girl.
I checked. I didn't see any extra equipment though.
Okay, there you go, right? Because we got to ask those questions nowadays, right? Trump was right. Grab her by the pussy, right? You got to ask those questions, right? So look, this is what I'm saying, dog. What up, Doug? Right? You can't sit up here and hold women to a standard that you won't hold yourself to. That's just the way I feel, right? We having sex, bro. We having sex with women. You see what I'm saying? We having sex with women. So while it would be optimal for you to get a virgin, every man wish they could have had a virgin first out. Y'all fell in love, got married. You got the bag, everything went up. Y'all go up, you doing your shit and y'all live happy. That's the dream for, I think, every dude, right? So this is what I'm saying, right? We can't sit up there and say like, okay, every woman should be a virgin because that's not realistic. It's not, right? If that's the case,
not.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. It's realistic for you because you pulled it off. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about the general population as a whole, right? Because if that's the case, if that's what we really wanted, if that's what was special for men, what do we need to start teaching young men then? That's the question I have for you.
So what we teach to the next generation. So I am going to pull the data, right? And you can Google for this too. Like Gen Z, they're more or less prudes, right? They're waiting longer to even have sex. Even the women, the Gen Z women. And on top of that, like they want it in like a meaningful relationship. They're kind of eschewing marriage, but some of them actually want to embrace like traditional marriage. So for like the next generation, that's where we have to start with the messaging of, hey, wait until you get married to be fucking around.
Exactly.
To be honest with you. And just for my position, like only 5% of Americans make six figures. It's not a lot.
It's
and
not realistic.
Yeah, so it's not even like a realistic goal. So then like, and depending on how you market yourself and everything else, how you dress, like all that's gonna change factors on like what you can get and what you're looking for. But if you're serious about what you're looking for, you can find it. It's just gonna take some time.
Right.
That's all.
So my
You gotta be patient.
right. So with that being said, I think it's a safe assumption to say is that a lot of people either don't know what they're looking for, right, or they don't care what they're looking for. Because if that was the case, you put in the effort for what you really wanted, correct?
Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta let you go, bro. I got somebody waiting, bro.
Like a year. Yeah. Take it easy, Rick.
Awesome, man. Thanks for the call. I appreciate you, bro. What up, Mike Guy? You on mute? If you don't stop getting your hairline painted on, I'm gonna tell your mama. You still muted, bro. Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go, bro. What's good with you, my guy?
Shit, just chilling, man. Just got back from the races. What's up?
How was it, man?
It was practice, so you know what I mean, they was just
okay.
trying to get the tires ready and the engine ready. So,
all right. Shout out to your barber. Shout out to your barber, though.
Bro, my hairline is nice without this, bro. You know how you got some else, bro.
What you got for me, bro?
What's the topic?
Oh, we talking about why she won't marry you, but we talk about anything. What you want to talk about, bro?
Let me put a twist on this, man. So I always say, learn from older people, learn from successful people. So if we want to go off of YouTube and this network, if we all learn from Anton on how to have a successful relationship, I think a lot of black men will have to go outside their race to date somebody. I just really think so, man. I as you see in the polls that happened in 2016 and what they're talking about, no voting, no effing.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say, man, that you're gonna have a lot of beautiful black queens try to align up with a man in that conservative, benevolent dictatorship that Anton has.
Okay.
Because it's so easy to be sexually liberated. It's so easy to do a slut walk. It's so easy to not have to pay and not be held accountable. So that's easier more than falling under a dictatorship without trying to look like a sucker and be licked and say, hey, I got all this money, just follow me and let me lead. Because you know, at one point in time, she's just gonna end up licking you and taking half your shit because you came in, you finish how you start. So you starting off of fragile shit, superficial shit, money.
Okay, understood. Right. So can you explain to me your opinion of the hypergamy situation? Then, if that's the case, right? If most women out here to looking to get you for 50% of your money, right? So could you please explain the bag chase and why wouldn't you want to get a woman early when you're building that she can build with you?
Well, I mean, I got a woman early. I would say, yeah, you know my story, right? I would say try to find a woman early, right? And have those tough conversations within the first 2 dates. And if she get turned off, then I guess don't mess with her.
Right.
So
don't choose her, right?
Yeah, don't choose her.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess a lot of black males are just speaking out loud. I came in when that guy was yelling and cussing and shit. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's coming from like a frustrated point of view. Because I grew up madly in love with Viv K. Fox.
I don't know
Francesca off of Jamie Foxx. I grew up with wanting that, and then listening to rhetoric and how I seen women in Atlanta, because I grew up in Atlanta in the 90s, how they had a disdain. Even as a kid, I just seen so much disdain towards a black male And then I just seen as things added up, and I got older and seen what those talk shows really about. Because I had a crush on Ricky Lake when I was younger. Right,
What
I had
is
a
wrong?
teacher.
What is wrong with you?
I had a teacher in second grade that looked like Ricky Lake. Her name was Miss Hall. So
Miss Hawkins. No.
all right. So as I got older, man, I did. I'm not gonna lie, Ricky. As I got older, I did see the disdain for a black man.
Okay.
And that woman's voice and that attitude. And I hate it, bro. I hate how they look at us, not all of us, but they look at us as like the op.
Not all
not
of them,
worthy.
but not all of them.
No, of course not all. Not
right.
all.
Right.
Not all.
So my question again, you know how I'm gonna do this, right? So just get ready, right? My question is this, right?
Yeah.
So let's play real life right now, right? Yeah. So it's exactly what you said, right? Hey, Trina, I see you, right? It's exactly what you said, right? So there is a majority, right? There is a majority of women who's out here, hot girl. I speak on it, right? Hot girl summer, da 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 da, woo woo, right? All that shit, right? Facts, right? Super facts, right? But what did you just say about when you first kicking it with them? What did you say? You said had those conversations in the beginning, right?
You got to be transparent, man. You got to know how to vet. You got to know how to show your hand and not be afraid to not go. Right. You got to be able to show your hand and be able. What I'm trying to say, you got to be able to.
Thompson, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back, Miss Thompson.
You got to be able to show your hand, not be scared to lose.
Right. You got to be willing to lose, right? You got to be willing to lose, right? So with that being said, right?
Yeah.
Even though there's these women out here, right, in the world, what it really comes down to is you as a man who you choose, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So whose fault is it, right? Because people are going to be who they're going to be. Ain't that what we talked about?
Right.
Right. So if you don't take the time to find out what that person is, especially in this case, that woman, and you choose her, and then after that, you complain about what she put you through, whose fault is it really?
It's your fault.
That's all I'm saying.
But do we hold the woman accountable? Because
I do, right? I hold them accountable 100%, but I'm not going to choose you.
Right. So, but from my understanding, whenever I guess we get on and leave your ass for a white girl, which I think is false. Whenever we just, I guess, move in silence, we as black men get all the shaming words and the sign language and the they want that person because the skin, and it's not skin and it's not hair texture, it's how you're treated.
Right, and understandable. So, but let me tell you this, young guy, this is what it don't matter. I don't give a fuck what it looked like to nobody else. You see what I'm saying? Me and you talk, we about results, baby.
Of course.
Right? We're about the results. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do what you got to do, what's best for you. We don't have time to complain about what the woman I don't want is doing.
I understand the small part. I just hate how we can be talked about and everybody think that's us.
Right, but
we're leaving the household. You know what I mean? Like we're not good fathers. See, like I hate hearing that.
I understand, you know what I understand, bro. But look, this is the plight of the black man. Right? That's the first thing it's simply what it is, bro. We can complain about it all day, but until we make the appropriate changes, right? To what I told you, be right at all times. You know, hey, this is my dude. Y'all gotta forgive us, right? We familiar in the motherfucker, right? Right? What do I tell you, bro? Be right at all times.
Yeah.
Right? This young man right here, bro, handle business correctly.
Thank you, man.
He handles business correctly, right? So when it come up, he know in his heart that he correct. That's what I'm saying about our men, period, bro. We can't sit up here and play we leaders and not move as such, right? I don't worry about hoes, bro, because you not trying to marry no hoe.
No, not at all.
You see what I'm saying? They out here, bro. They out here in the world. We leave them where they at. But we can't. It's the same. And this was crazy, Tan. It's about to fuck you up, right? The same thing we accuse them of doing, we doing to them. Think about it. This is a never-ending circle going down the goddamn drain.
But hold on. Let me play devil's advocate, or let me just say, man.
Please do.
I think when we talk about it, we really do care because we really do want to see change. And
Right.
because background check, my girl's dad is black and her mom is Latino, and we're at her grandma's house. So her mom, she came from she's seen women of Latino know how to treat their mans and whatnot. And I had to. I'm not gonna say that now. That's too much info.
Keep it private.
Yeah. But I think whenever we say something, whenever we talk about it, and you hear the same things, it's a place of caring because, like the guy said 2 phone calls ago, he just was he had his emotions into it. Our moms and daughters and grandmas is black. You know what I mean? Like I remember, I tell a quick story. I was in Seattle, high school. My mom and grandma asked me around the same time, like, Mike, how come you ain't dating how come I haven't seen you with no black girls? Because I was dating Asians and Samoans and whatnot. And I said, Mom, you moved me from Atlanta at 12. So from 2 to 12, I'm used to Atlanta black girls. I'm in Seattle. They ain't got no culture. So what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just settle off of some chicks I don't know about? You know what I mean? No culture in them, because Seattle ain't got no black culture. If you ever been, they really don't got black culture. You know? Look at Russ.
All right, shut up. Bogus as hell. Leave that man alone, bro.
so I had to tell her, and like she had to come to terms. And I said, not only that is you got me in Kent, and all the black girls is in the Seattle's the Central District. Garfield, Franklin, and Quincy Jones and Obama went up to Garfield. It's like right there in the hood, in the Central District, in the city. So you want me to date this type of girl, but you got me out in Kent where all the Asians and white people at. So what is it? And then as I got older, even my mom said it was like, man, they're not like how they used to be. Because I'm used to Anita Baker, Quiet Storm. I'm used to that type of black chick, right?
Yeah.
These black chicks, not all.
Thank you. That's correct.
But
right.
I'm 31, so I'm a millennial. My generation don't really know nothing about that. Anita Baker and Quincy Jones and Teddy Pendergrass. That's the type I'm used to.
Right. So, but let me explain, bro. Look, I'm gonna give you kudos again. Tan, this dude is a dude making moves. He's upright. He doing it the right way. Right? You think you was easy to find?
Me?
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of me's out here. I think there's a couple.
Yeah, but I'm talking about you. Fuck them. I'm talking about you. Right? Do you think you would be easy to find? Right? No, you wouldn't. No. A dude that handle business, get money like you do, care about your girl the way you do, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, it's gonna cost you something, nigga.
Yeah.
So the same way you would catch, the same way when we be talking, you be like, I'm on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Right? It's the same way a good woman, not in our type of fashion with these values we have, right? But that's the same way. That's the same way a woman is, right?
Preach. Hold on, pause right quick. I got a Mexican friend. We just had this conversation yesterday. I had a Mexican friend, and we was talking about the Hafiz and the coach Greg Adams, and he's over here saying, there's wives out here. You don't have to go overseas. I believe there are some. So I said, okay, let me play devil's advocate. Let me say there are wives. I said, so since there's wives out here, are you going to soup kitchens? Are you going to the library? Are you just going to cooking classes to find these wives? He was like, no. I said, when you want to get married? He said 35 because he's 23. I said, okay, like you said, stop complaining about something that you ain't ready for. Because I told him, okay, if I would say there are wives out here, are you volunteering? Are you feeding the poor where you may find a wife because you know she's caring, she's nurturing? Are you going to cooking class? You know what I mean?
Do you really want it?
That you hit it right there on the nail, like Bud's about to hit a right to Arrow whenever they fight.
Look, bro, duck ass nigga.
All right.
That's a different conversation. Why you be doing that, bro? Stop, man. But
do you really want it? And I used to always tell dudes, man, download the app Eventbrite and go where you think a good girl would be at. Don't go to the Jamaican reggae spot where they shaking booty and all this other shit. You may have to go to the Painting with a Twist. You know what I mean? You may have to go to the community garden to find your wife. And like you said, I don't think a lot of dudes is ready for that.
Right.
They don't know how to find that wife.
She not gonna fall in your lap.
Correct. Yeah. You're right.
That's what y'all niggas don't understand. Anything worth having is gonna cost you some work.
Yeah.
She gonna make you work.
Yeah. You're right.
That's y'all problem. Like y'all, all y'all millennials, you Gen Zers and shit, microwave shit like a motherfucker, juice boxes and everything. Y'all don't even make Kool-Aid no more.
Yeah. My girl made me wait 2 years, but she was a virgin though, and she was still in her dad's house. So I had to respect it because if this is what I want. Hey, I gotta change. So you're right, man.
Right. It's gonna cost y'all something, bruh.
Yeah.
Don't think good people don't come free.
Yeah. Yep. She's at the museum, like you said, Missy. She's at the museum. She's at the library on the weekend, not at brunch. You're exactly right.
Right? Y'all complain. Y'all go to where the dogs hang out and worry, then complain that y'all get fleas. Because the same way y'all want to keep saying it's these hoes is the same way it's these goofy and these pookies out here. It's just the way nature works.
Yeah.
Right? Stop complaining. If that's not for you, why are you even in that pool?
Yeah.
Right? I don't drive Fords. I don't never go to a Ford dealership. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? I don't care if she white, black, Latin, Hawaiian, African. Find a one for you, my guy.
Yeah.
Find a one for you. And it's too many good people out here that for you not to find one if you really want one. Just say you're not willing to put in the work. Let's say you're not willing to wait. You're not willing to put your dick on hold, right? Or as a lady, you're not willing to put your coochie on hold or learn how to cook and maintain a man in a household.
That's a lot of work, man. It's worth it though. Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta be what you want.
Yeah. Sometimes I have to go back and tell my wife, my fiance, hey, I'm sorry how I came at you. Because I had to grow. You know what I mean? I had to be a better person.
Yes, sir. So that's just what it is, man. And this ain't no disrespect to anybody, bro. This ain't no disrespect to nobody, bro. I'm just saying that as us, man, we got to get back to the foundations of being correct. Just like I tell you, bro, we be correct 100%. So if something goes awry, we know who to blame it on.
Yeah.
It's just that simple, bro. Right? And if I'm being correct, bro, and I'm doing everything that I promised you that we talked about and discussed, and you not on my page, you know what you can do. It's simple. It's simple. And a good woman will understand that. A good man will understand that. So just like you said, bro, if you had those conversations in the first 2 dates, right, and she ain't with it, and you continue to go along with it, so then when she burn your ass up, you want to cry and complain about it, that's on you.
Nigga said the flags was like 6 Flags, right? It was a fun ride. Man,
get your tickets and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And stop complaining. As a man, men don't complain. You right, man. We gotta stop hollering. And I mean, not we, because I don't do it, but we gotta stop doing that.
We provide solutions here, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my girl, bro. Something happened, I'm on it. She gonna hear it. We gonna get a lesson from it. But I chose her. I'm not gonna give her no excuses. We don't get them. We don't give excuses, and we don't allow them.
That's what that second to last caller wasn't trying to hear. He was all yelling and da 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 da. Man, just if you can find them in the African community, just why ain't you married yet?
Go get you one.
Yeah, go get you one.
What you talking about?
And fuck what everybody else gotta say. Like you always tell me on the phone. Fuck what everybody else gotta talk about.
Ain't got nothing to do with you. Nothing. Yeah. The only thing that matters is what it looked like to you and your girl, bro. Ain't nobody ain't nobody in the bed with y'all but you.
In them bed bugs.
That's it, boy. What else
right,
you got, Mike?
I'll let you, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you, dog. Yeah, that's my dude, man. That's one of my clients, man. I can't even say clients no more, man. AKA friend. What's up, Joey?
What up, Ricky?
Man, everything's everything. How you doing, my guy?
I'm chilling, bro.
All right, so, what you got for me?
What you trying to say is that guys who go around and have sex with women, they should lock down the woman and get her married, if I'm correct?
This is what I'm saying, bro. right? This is what I'm
Go ahead.
saying. You gon' fuck, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. You trying to fuck, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. Why are you fucking with a chick that you wouldn't want to marry?
Because I want to have fun. She's a fun girl. We all gonna have fun for the moment.
Right, right. So let me explain. That's facts, right? That's facts, right? But that leaves
Yeah.
you in what I like to call a gray area, correct? Right?
What's
You
the gray
not
area?
with her. You not with her. You ain't really with her. You ain't really not with her, right?
I'm not with her. We both grown adults,
Right.
consenting to have sex together. Yeah. So
Right.
what's the gray area?
Right. So what happens when you have sex?
I mean, what you think? I mean, we both enjoyed it. We climax. We have fun.
Right. You busted the nut, correct? Come on, man. We grown. You can talk
Yes,
however
sir.
you want.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
You bust
Go
that
ahead.
nut, right? Right,
Mhm.
all in her vagina, them juicy guts, right? Sometimes my mouth, sometimes my ass, sometimes her titties, right?
Go ahead.
But you busting that pussy, right?
Yes, sir. With
And
a
what
condom on.
come?
Let's be
What
responsible.
come? Huh?
Responsible. You can say a condom.
Responsibly, right? But if you live this life long enough, Joey, I'm sure you can agree with me that shit happens, correct?
It could happen. It could be a slip
Right.
up.
Right. So you know this going in, even though you having fun, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. So why wouldn't you just go have fun with a woman that you deem wifely?
All right. This is the other gray area, Ricky, because what you got to seem to understand is that not every time you have sex with a woman, the condom break every time. They got some good latex out here.
I didn't
I
say that.
subscribe. I subscribe to everybody to get them skins. Like those are some
Understand.
good
I
condoms.
understand. But again, we gotta be honest about the situation, bro. You have sex, it feels good. You love doing it. We all do. We all love it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I feel about it. I think it's one of the best things since sliced bread, that vagina, bro. Right? But the truth
Yes, sir.
is, the reason why it's done is that it's meant to procreate. Now, I'm not saying with the technology we have today, they built it bigger, better, stronger. You know what I'm saying? That she might not get pregnant, but my nigga, she might.
Okay.
Correct?
And you absolutely right. And then that's where you got to take the precautions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
But
then you got the
what
plan
happens when the
B on the left.
precautions don't work?
The plan B don't work. Whatever the other situation. All right. If those situations don't work, okay, then here we go. We got to deal
Right.
with the
The
going to court.
consequences, right? Wouldn't you prefer dealing with those consequences with a woman that's wifely?
It's depending on you. And my thing is, not every situation though, Ricky. You gotta put that dynamic where you gotta think, oh, because you have sex with a woman, you gonna get her pregnant, so you gotta marry her. You gotta no, Ricky. We can't push that out here,
That,
especially with the
yes,
fellas,
yes, we
because most.
can. Yes, we can. Yes,
But
we
hold on.
can. Go
Let me
ahead.
say
Go
this
ahead. I'm
real
sorry.
quick,
My
Ricky. Let me
apologies.
say this real quick,
Mhm.
because what I deem to understand and what I push guys to say is, yes, enjoy life. You can have sex with these women, protect yourself at all
Mhm.
times, and keep it pushing. You
Mhm.
can have sex with a woman and don't have to lock her down, because these women out here today, they free. They don't want to be locked down most of the time, Ricky. They don't want to get married. And so with this dynamic, what you keep trying to push and say with, oh, you have sex with this woman, so if you have sex with her, then you can get her married. No, because at the end of the day, the final decision is her, because she could decide, oh,
Agreed.
I want this baby or I don't. And then
Agreed.
you got to sit up there and take on, you know what I'm saying? As much as these guys try to make it seem like, oh, well, you got to put a ring on her and understand this and that and better and all that. It doesn't matter. She can change. These women can
It don't
change at the
matter,
drop of a
dog.
dime. It
It
doesn't
don't matter.
matter. It doesn't, because I say it doesn't matter because at the same time, this same woman that you've been with for 10, 15, 20 years can turn around tomorrow and say, nigga, I'm tired of your breath. Get out my face. And she
Facts.
could
Facts.
divorce your
So,
ass.
so
And
let me know when you're done,
so
bro.
my
I don't
thing,
want to cut you off.
yeah. So what I'm telling guys is today is enjoy the moment with these women. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to lock down a woman. If you counterproductive out here, you get into your money, you know what I'm saying? You in shape, you do what you gotta do. You don't need a woman to accommodate you. You really don't today, though, Ricky, because I feel like a lot of these guys want to get married so bad and have in-house, coochie and whatever the situation is. They don't have no type of hobbies or don't have no life outside of that woman. So they got to go to work to that woman. They can't travel. They can't enjoy life. They
Right.
can't do other
Whose fault
things
is that
besides
though?
just.
Whose fault would that be though?
But that's what I'm saying, though, Ricky. I'm telling guys, take control of your life. You don't need a woman to lay up under you every day, and you can't be counterproductive. Because a woman, if you up under her too much, Ricky, she's starting to push that estrogen, like that feminine shit on the grown men. That's why a lot of men today is soft, because it's too much like feminine shit going on with a lot of these guys, because they up under a woman too much. As men, we could be productive by just doing what we have to do, work, get our money, stack it up, and do it.
Fuck
Because
these
marriage
hoes,
right
huh? You
now,
fuck these hoes, huh?
you could say that, but at the same time,
That's what
man,
you
fuck that.
saying, nigga.
No,
No.
no, no, hold on. I am
Why you
saying that.
dancing, nigga? You got on tap shoes? No, that's what you saying.
Look, no, I'm moonwalking right back in. I'm coming right back in, Ricky. I'm gonna moonwalk my ass right back in the door. Yes, because at the end of the day, as men, especially with the laws, family court, divorce, I'm not trying to fearmonger a lot of these guys, but yes, it's not in our favor, and especially as black men. Why do we always got to take the bottom of the barrel, and then we trying to gas it up to make it seem like, oh, well, you're gonna have risk and you're gonna have to lose? No, nigga, I ain't trying to lose. I'm trying to win. So if depending on this woman, at the end of the day, I can't just sit up here and dictate every day. Oh, is she gonna be happy? She's gonna be mad. She's gonna be. I can't dictate. No, they fickle. But go ahead, Ricky.
Okay. Hey, all great points, my guy. Hold on. I got you. That boy Joey out here telling you, hey, fellas, get on these hoes, boy.
Have fun. Enjoy life.
On these hoes. Have fun, bro. Have fun, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Protect it. Hey, to protect it, wrap it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get these hoes the business, bro. But you don't do it with a wifely woman. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, no matter what y'all say, bro, this is what I'm saying. You go out there and you a grown ass man. I'm not here to change nobody's life. That's not my job, bro. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. What I'm saying is, bro, if we really want to focus and save our people, right? If we want to focus and save our community, bro, we got to get to the baseline of family. And there's no way families are going to hit, our family's going to be reestablished if we keep doing the same shit we've been doing for the last 40 years, which is exactly what you saying. Keep fucking these bitches, bro. Yeah, you might slip up. You know what I'm saying? And then let me tell you what it really is that don't nobody want to say. Yeah, you out here fucking these chicks, you out here sleeping with these hoes, you wearing condoms, you being protected. Sometimes you are, sometimes you not. Right? Because you can speak for you, but let's speak for the general consensus, right? A lot of people out here ain't doing what you doing. A lot of people ain't wearing condoms. A lot of these dudes and ladies like hitting raw dog, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So this is what happens, right? First and foremost, if you got a chick that's wilding out, again, you fucked her. Yeah, she let you fuck. You facts on that. I'm never deny the truth, bro. She letting you fuck. She controls access to her box, right? She letting you fuck. You shitting all up in her. Not only is you adding to the ruination of her for the next man and the next man and the next man, right? If she do get pregnant with your child and she don't want to keep it, there's another soul that just leave this earth just because it was an inconvenience to you. Right?
Okay.
Right? That's part one. Two, these women, while they're doing it to themselves, they got to be responsible for them. You're contributing to the very thing that will cause these women to pass this hurt down to their children and have them pass it down, especially to their girl children, right? And imbue it upon their men children as niggas ain't shit. These niggas ain't that. I don't know your daddy. Your daddy ain't never here. Your daddy this, your daddy that, because like you said, right? You just my fun girl.
Go ahead.
Right? And then we got the next generation and the next generation and the next generation. If we're men and we're leaders, somebody got to take the lead. Now, that might not be for you. But please note what you're doing is not contributing to anything but your ego and your fun.
No, it's contributing to my pockets too, though, Ricky, because if this man is productive, as much as we sit up here trying to say, oh, the women, oh, you contributing to what you say, the downfall of the community and all that. No, if I'm generating income and them same chicks that's having them babies and they had them little kids or whatever. Oh, he gonna work for me. Come here, young boy. Let me put you underneath my wing, and we gonna get this paper real quick. That's only on a business aspect. You know what I'm saying?
You
Us
talking
as
about
black
if you
men,
have a? I'm sorry, bro. You talking about if you have a child with the lady?
I'm talking about us as being men that need to be worrying about more about establishing things with businesses and starting
Right.
stuff
So
instead of more than worrying about a woman.
facts,
Like,
facts. I hear
you know what
you.
I'm saying?
So
So you worrying about it. Oh, you have sex with a woman, you get her pregnant, this and that. But if this man is productive and he doing,
you broke up, Joe. Where you at, Joe? Come back, Joe. Come back.
probably already is established,
Hey,
he
hey,
rich, he doing what he can do.
hey,
Same
Joe.
thing with Nick Cannon.
Joe. Can you go back like 10 seconds, bro? You went blank for a minute, bro.
I said, you know, everybody talk about Future, right? Can you hear me?
Mhm. Yeah, yep. I can hear you fine, bro.
As much as everybody give him hell about him having kids, whatever, that man is as much as he don't be there for his kid. We don't know his situation, let alone how them kids is being raised and everybody good. You know what I'm saying? So as much as we be trying to put that blame on, oh, well, y'all just having sex with these women and getting them pregnant. Guess what? Nobody ain't open up that door unless it's a key.
Agreed.
And my thing is, these women out here today, though, Ricky, is different. This ain't in living single. This is loving hip hop area. Well, brother, these women want to have, even in living single, they were single. These women want to have fun. They want to do what they want to do. So as much as we be trying to push this marriage thing, I'm telling guys right now, this is the perfect time to be a single man. Enjoy yourself. Have fun with these women. Get your money up. You need to worry about you trying to save a woman more than you trying to save money and get to this paper. I don't hear most of these guys talk about all this as much as you try to say too, Ricky. And I gotta check you on that one too, Ricky.
Go for it.
You was trying to say, oh, you get your money up and she's going to do this and that. It doesn't matter, Ricky. You know what I'm saying?
I
It
know
doesn't
it
matter.
don't matter, bro. Y'all not understanding when I say that, bro. But I'll explain it when you're done.
Yeah, because what I'm trying to make it seem like I'm telling guys, as much as it might sound like taboo and it sound like, oh, well, he's just fair mongering and he don't want to get married. No, I'm telling guys right now, especially, worry about yourself. Get your health together. Find a hobby. Do other things besides just worrying about women all day. You know what I'm saying? You trying to find a wife. Worry about finding some property. Worry about finding a new business where you can build your stuff. Because these chicks, they doing it. I'll be around them. They worry about paper. They want to get some D, and then they getting back to their money. And why can't we do the same? Because it feels like most of these guys want this fairy tale. And not everybody is not going to be a fairy tale. It's going to be a nightmare, especially when you got to deal with divorce court, family court, everything else that's against us. Black men, we already got enough against us. So why don't we win and do what we got to do? Have fun. Enjoy life, fellas. Don't marriage. No, not right now. No. Go ahead, Ricky.
Okay. So let me first.
Ricky, I know it's
No,
a hard pill to swallow.
No, it's not. No, it's not because it's not me. Look, it's your life, bro. It's your life. It's your life.
But it's other guys that's talking to me. It's starting to be their life because they looking at it like it's a
that's
slut.
fine.
It's a waste of time.
Hey, can I talk, right? Because you said what you said,
go
right?
ahead, Ricky. My fault.
Because you said what you said. No disrespect, right?
No, go ahead, Ricky. You good.
So listen to what I'm saying, bro. What I'm saying is this, right? And I'm gonna explain to you how I feel about the money, right? Because exactly what you said, right? Exactly what you said. They out here getting that money, right?
Yes, sir.
You out here getting that money, right?
Yes, sir.
I tell y'all all the time, money is a tool, not the goal.
It's both.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But hey, for you, it can be. Knock yourself out. I don't run your life. Right? Let's keep it there, right? What I'm saying is this, bro. If you out here doing all that, if you can take the time to get in your car, to go to a club, to pick up a chick, to bring her back, do whatever you do, strap up, fuck her, put her in an Uber, and send her home. Why can't you do that with a woman that you would find marriage material?
We here for a good time, not for a long time, Ricky. Not every chick that you done had sex with, you done got down on your knees
I
and said,
didn't
"Let's
say
get
that.
married."
I didn't say that. I'm asking you a question. Could you please answer the question? I don't want your opinions on the other stuff. It's a simply, this is why I don't see it, why I can do it, or I'm able to do it.
I don't see why you need to do it, because you don't need to lock down a female that, and then on top of that, who says every female that you have sex with is going to agree to get married, Ricky? Like, that doesn't make sense. Not every woman that you have sex with is
So
going to
why
agree
you
to
having
get married.
sex with her? Because again, you just want to bust a nut, right?
Yes.
Right.
As men,
Okay, then. So you gonna get what you got then.
So
You gonna
Ricky,
get what you get.
I ain't gonna act, hey, Ricky, I ain't gonna act like a pimp daddy woo woo. But I didn't have I got something I got underneath my belt, good brother. And I ain't get them women pregnant, good brother. So we gotta
Consider
stop
yourself
that.
lucky. Because that's what you're doing, playing roulette.
It ain't lucky. It ain't lucky, because most of the times too, if you feel that cautious, hey, right when you about to squeeze the needle, pull out and make sure, and we can go on that way. Pull out and squeeze and make sure that all that is going in there. You know what I'm saying? If your pull out game ain't that strong, you got to work on it, good brother. But we can't do this fear mongering where we feel like at the end of the day, men can't go out here and have sex and enjoy life just as much as these women. Because most of these women, they doing it. They having fun. They got their plan Bs on deck, and they want to.
It can be considered fear mongering on both sides. Is that not correct?
It can be. I ain't gonna be contradicting myself. It can be fear mongering, but my thing is, my solution is a better solution, because most guys, I feel like, need to be more productive than worrying about being up under a woman all damn day,
right?
Or worrying about if she mad or
why?
Upset.
Right, but it's not about worrying about if she mad. I think that would be a problem of you understanding your woman and where you are in your relationship. No one should be up under their woman all day. You should be out there working and grinding. But my question again is this: I hear what you're saying about being productive and getting your dollars and all that shit. But why you can't do that for a family?
Who said I can't do it?
So why don't you?
But my thing is this though: why is we all relegated to at the same time too though, Ricky? Most of these women out here, they single mothers, so. And I'm a single father, and I raised both of my kids.
Right, because we make them baby mothers. Yeah, they allow us to, but we make them because we don't stay with them.
Hold on, they can make us baby daddy. So
yeah, that's what I said. I just said what you said. Yeah.
But my thing is, legally, we need to, especially with black men, we need more rights, and with everything, family court, divorce court. We need to worry more about that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to date out
those rights don't matter if you choose the woman correctly, bro. And the fact of the matter is, for you to think, I'm not saying you're gonna get it right the first time, bro. The same way you gambling with your dick and these chicks is the same way you gambling with a woman. What I'm saying is, you can't fear it. You can't fear it.
It's not fair. It's protecting yourself. And as men, we do gotta hold ourselves more accountable. I do agree with that. Once you put yourself in the rears with that woman that you laying down with, you know what I'm saying? I definitely agree with you on that one. You gotta take accountability. You can't be crying later on down the line. You know what I'm saying? If you going raw diggity and you hitting her and get her pregnant, and then now you talking about, oh man, what you doing this and that? Well, you gotta take the precautions, or you gotta get yourself prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, what I'm
saying is, Joe, is you do it with a woman that you find marriage material.
But as much as she could be marriage material today, she could be divorce material tomorrow.
That's facts, but isn't that life though?
No, that's not life.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Joe. The same way you can be up today, you can be down tomorrow, correct? That's not saying you can't build it back, right? Because that's what men do, right? If you fall, you get your ass back up and you take them steps to get back where you got to go. That's what we do, right? But that's life, bro.
I'm playing the game to win, Ricky. I ain't playing to lose, brother.
Right. You can play the game to win and still lose, bro.
Yeah, you can, but at the same time,
that's all I'm saying. And that's all I'm saying.
At the same time, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, though, good brother, the focus is not every woman that you have sex with, you gotta get down on your knees.
And I'm not saying that, bro. Again, I understand what you're saying, bro. So again, let me reinforce what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is bro, is that if that's what you're doing, best case scenarios, if you're out here and you're with women, bro, take the time to at least pick a woman that if you are having sex with her, that if something happens at the beginning, when you started the whole shit, that she would be wifely material. That's all I'm saying.
I understand, Ricky. I do, Ricky. I do. Because I'm about to take you down that aisle, hit you with the shot like off Boys in the Hood. But I don't want to do it, Ricky. But
You can do it. It's okay.
No,
This ain't no love lost, bro. We just having. I'm gonna tell you how I tell the ladies, bro. We just having a conversation.
Nah, but my thing is, I understand you the marriage guy, and y'all look at it different from the guys that's out here single and mingling and doing what they gotta do. But I'm telling you, Ricky, this day and age, as much as you can talk about vetting and see if she's wifey material and lay her down and blah blah blah.
Say that. I didn't say that.
And sing Darnell Jones to her.
I didn't say that.
No, I'm just saying what I'm putting in my own words. I ain't saying necessarily you saying all that, but I'm just telling guys most of the time it's not going to work out that way. Can y'all accept the fact that these women today are free and they can do what they want? And I'm all for that, just as much as we are free. Don't mean that if she want to have sex with you, you got to be scared. Like, oh, let me
That's
see.
Not what I said.
Material.
That's not what I said, bro.
But that's kind of is what you're saying, though, Ricky.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not, bro. This is what you're saying. What I'm saying again is this, bro. You can move how you want to move. I'm just saying the women that you're choosing to lay down with, why don't you try your best to make sure that woman that you're laying down with would be marriage material?
Because at this time and moment, that ass is fat. That thing getting gooshy for me.
Thank you. Good. Just say it. All this other bullshit you talking, bro. Just say that shit, bro.
It ain't bullshit. Yeah, it is. Let me tell you. Because at the end of the day, you lay down with whoever you was attracted to the woman you was with.
That's why I'm able to tell you, bro.
So is that a crime? Is that a crime?
I didn't say. Where are you getting this crime stuff from?
No, because you trying to say, oh, now I gotta vet her before I gotta make sure
you should.
Come on, Ricky.
You should.
Come on, Ricky. You know how many guys out here just getting? Come on,
and they
Ricky.
Doing it wrong.
They doing it right. Have fun.
You got anything else for me, bro? This is a circle conversation, bro.
Ricky. It was a good conversation.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Forget about it, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Joe, man. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Hey, man, y'all. Hey, shout out to Joey, man. Shout out to Joey, man. Again, bro, I ain't saying, look, bro, move how you want to move, shake how you want to shake. I ain't saying you got to be under no hand. Hey, Jordan, that's all I'm saying, bro. That's all. Look, that's all I'm saying, bro. That's all. Hey, Joey, you love. Hey, he don't love them hoes. You want them hoes though. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, hey, shout out to Joe though. Hey, shout out to you, Joe. I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. If you trying to, if you can do that with a girl that you would want to marry. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, it's whatever, bro. But hey, shout out to Joe. Good shit. What's happening with you? Oh, hold on. I don't know why this thing don't stay on Bluetooth, man. I got a new phone, y'all. I'm sorry. You there?
Hey, there we go. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh,
you hear me?
What's good with you, my guy?
What up, man? Just driving back home from work.
Hey, be safe.
Late day, you know. Okay, so I want to come in and agree and disagree with you, right?
I got you. What you got?
And I was listening to the last caller come in, and I understood. I agree with some things he was saying, but I disagree with he was coming from too.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want, not what I want. Who cares what I want? People need to just be honest and be self-aware about who they are. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I hear these conversations and I hear like an amalgamation of things. I hear dudes that talk about they just want to smash, they just want to get it in, they just want to have fun, but then they'll complain about marriage. Well, if you don't want to be married, what does it matter?
Don't get married.
Don't get married.
Why are you here? You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. I don't like if I don't what food do I don't like? I don't like scotch.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not gonna see me go taste that scotch and complain about the way it tastes. I don't like that shit.
I don't drink it.
I don't drink it. So if you are, and this really goes because of also what I'm noticing too, the men and the women are starting to sound the same.
Hey, hold up. I got you, bro. Speak on that for me. Speak on that for me right now. Speak on that. Expound on that, please.
Okay, and just work. Let me because this, because I'm trying to work on some things. I'm trying to flesh things out, right?
Okay.
They start to sound the same in that they complain about things that they don't want. They complain about the women complain about the men that they choose to deal with. The men complain about the women that they choose to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you dealing with someone that's causing you so much headache?
That's all I'm saying, bro.
It's not. This is really not that complicated, y'all. It's
not
really
at
not.
all. But it's so simple they can't grasp it.
It's like trying to explain why water is wet. It just is what it is.
Facts.
And another thing too, that you were definitely right about the microwave generation and wanting things easy, but also too the participation trophy generation. And I include myself in that because it started with the millennials. That just has really done a number on our psyche, where everybody gets to win, everybody gets something. There's risk in everything. Like for real, I'm in my truck right now. I can get hit by another truck. I mean, God knock on wood, I don't, but it could happen. I'm not gonna stop driving.
Mm-hmm.
When I go home and take my shower, I can slip and crack my head wide open. You think I'm gonna stop bathing?
Mm-hmm.
So if you a dude that wants to be married, then why are you dealing with hoes?
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't even be a complaint. You shouldn't even be dealing with them. If you are a dude that does not want to be married, for whatever reason, you don't think it's for you, you're scared of it, whatever, and you just want to bust these chicks down, then do that. And listen, and in the second group, the ones that just looking for bust downs, bro, you could throw a rock and find one of them. What's the issue? If you're a woman and you're looking for a husband material dude, why are you dealing with the dude that you know is running through 50 chicks?
Mm-hmm.
If you're a woman and you don't want to be married, then deal with the niggas that just gonna bust you down. But here's the key to every scenario. There's a risk involved. You're dealing with imperfect people. You're taking a chance with anything you do. If you just out here busting it down, you're taking a risk that you might get knocked up.
Mm-hmm.
Or you might knock somebody up.
Mm-hmm.
You might catch something.
Yes, sir.
You might mess up your reputation.
Facts.
If you're a chick.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get married, yes, there's a risk you can get divorced.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you that worried about it, shout out to lead attorney, go get you a prenup.
Right. Welcome to life, right? Welcome to it.
Right. Like, why do you have homeowners insurance? Why do you have car insurance?
In case some shit happen?
In case, just in case. Like if you, I don't know if you live in the South or not, but down here, you know what I'm saying? We very pro 2A, if you know what I mean. Why you got that? Just in case. I don't want to do nothing about it, but hey, niggas they tend to kick in doors at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And just in case that happens, I got some for them.
Right. You pray you never have to use it, right?
Pray I never have to use it, but just in case.
Hey,
we need.
What's the saying? What's the saying, bro? It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So people just need to stop lying to themselves. People, and I say people for a reason because this applies to the men and the women. But there's certain situations we can hold the women accountable, and there's certain situations we can hold the men accountable that applies to specifically for them. But this seems to just be a human being issue in the United States of America in 2022.
It's Western conditioning.
Exactly. You can't have everything.
Ain't no such thing.
Can you find your wife in the club and she be, the woman you're married to for 50 years?
It's possible.
Highly unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
Can you find your husband that's out here, running through everything and got, 7 kids by 6 different women? It's possible.
Highly unlikely.
But highly unlikely. Why? His behavior is not showing you that. Her behavior is not showing you that. And to answer the question about does she want to marry? Somebody said, I think it was Tan, said this earlier. Get to it. Why? Well, this whole wasting time thing. Like, if I'm thank goodness I'm married. I ain't got to deal with this single life.
Congrats, bro.
But
how long you been married?
It will be 7 years in a couple weeks.
Congrats, bro. Happy anniversary to you guys.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. We're going down to Destin. Going to enjoy the weekend down there.
Destin, Florida. The beaches down there is dope, bro.
Destin is one of my favorite places to go visit.
Yeah,
but that's either here or there. But Hang on, I lost my thought. What was I saying?
You said get to it.
Oh, yeah,
Get
he
to
said,
it. Mm-hmm.
yeah, get to it. Okay. If I was single again for whatever reason, and I was talking to a chick, like, I know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in my mid-30s. I don't want to be out here busting down no chick. I don't have time for that. It's just not it doesn't move me to do anything. Could I do it? Sure. Not hard. I don't want to do it. I like stability. I like dealing just one at a time and moving in direction with one woman.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was dealing with a woman, right, we go out and we get to know each other, a little cheap date, $20, like Kate would say, take out to a coffee house, whatever. Cool. Even maybe go get a drink at a bar, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
At the second time I'm talking to her, I'm going to say, listen, I'm a husband material dude. I'm looking for a wife. Are you that?
Well, I'm not ready for all that.
Okay, cool. It was nice talking to you.
It's simple.
Now, let's say I paid for the drink. I paid for the coffee. I'm out of what, $20?
That's it. And some time.
$20 and $20 in a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
What's the issue? Or let's do the flip side. Let's say my marriage would end for whatever reason, and I just like, you know what? I ain't trying to get married again. I want to slay these hoes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna buy you no coffee. I'm gonna give you my IG, give my number, say, hey, hit me up. I think you're attractive. You hit me up. Hey, I'm trying to fuck. What's up?
Yep.
And she can either say, cool, where we meeting up at, or she can say, I'm not that type of chick. If you're not that type of chick, okay, no harm, no foul. You have a good one. Mm-hmm. I wasted no time.
It's simple.
What is the issue with that? Why is that complicated? Why are we turning 2 + 2 into calculus?
Mm-hmm. You tell me.
I don't know.
That's the answer I'm trying to find out.
And I'm not even that smart. I don't have a degree. I got a high school diploma.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of these broken dusty dudes they talking about, but I can figure this out. But these other people who are so smart, got so much going on, it's like rocket science to them.
It's so simple, it's difficult, bro. It's so simple.
So
it's
simple,
hard.
it's difficult. Anyway, I ain't gonna take up too much time, but that's my 2 cents, bro.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for calling in, my guy.
Yeah, we'll be in touch, bro.
Hey, be safe. Have a great night, okay?
Yep.
All right, thanks, man. It's simple, ain't it? Let's pay some bills real quick. Stanisha Arnold, she said, Archer, rest your throat. PJ Austin, Archer really exposing himself. He can't see it. It's cool, man. Like, it's whatever, bro. Like I said, it's your life. You can pick it up or not, man. They can pick it up or not. It's completely up to them. You know what I'm saying? Completely up to them, man. All right. My boy Alex, what's good, bro? He said, men and women, stop complaining about bad behavior if you're not looking to get married. Be accountable. And if she wasn't there when you built it, your patience should be iced in. I agree. Another glance, enlighten me on how Kevin tore black women down. When, again, bro, the simple fact that Kevin, for us to say Kevin wasn't harsh when he was talking to women, sometimes that would be us being disingenuous, Anthony Glantz. And it wasn't really directing it at anybody here, but a lot of dudes, and these dudes want to come over here, oh, you fat, da-da-da. I don't have to tell women that, bro, when they come up here and talk, because they know them better than me, bro. We're looking for solutions here, not to tear down or all that's not necessary, bro. But I hear what you're saying. Right? I don't want to disregard what you're saying, but yeah, it's still the same shit. It's what it is. PJ Austin, he said negative mindset equal negative outcomes. Right. You will become what you fear. Right. Shelton Ward said, keep cooking like always. I appreciate you, Shel. And True Seeker with the $10. I appreciate you, sis. I think I got a call back. Y'all give me a second. Recent. Which one was it?
Thank you for calling. Please hold while we connect your call.
Well, all right.
Ricky.
Hello.
What's going on, my guy?
Nothing much, my boy. Did I miss your call, bro?
Yeah, man. I just wanted to touch base with you real quick, man. Like,
what you got for me today, bro?
So here's the thing, Rick, man. I've been with my wife for about a little over 10 years now.
Congrats.
And thank you. And it's great. I mean, I couldn't tell you something better.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm at the point where I feel like maybe I should be getting better, if that makes sense to you at all.
Yep.
And I don't even know the first step, to be honest with you. Like, when I talk to her, my wife, you know, she loves me. She tells me I'm doing everything right. She has no gripes, no complaints.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a personal feeling. I feel like I could be doing more for my family and different things. And I don't know, maybe I'm just, feeling insecure because I'm getting older, because I'm 40 now. I just turned 42 days ago.
I'm sorry, bro. It's that time, bro. Right? People don't believe. I believe in midlife crisis. I do. I really do. Right? And it's not really well, you can say it's a crisis. It's not a crisis of conscious. It's more like a crisis of mortality.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Right? You say y'all been married for 10 years. You're 42. What do you do on a day-to-day basis that I'm not gonna say makes you happy, right? But what fulfills you? What do you consider? What do you do that fulfills you right now?
I coach basketball.
Okay.
For high school.
Okay. That's what you do. That's what you do for your job?
No, that's not my profession. My profession is a tech startup.
Okay. Okay.
But my fulfillment comes from working with my boys.
Uh-huh.
But I'm starting to feel like, because I got 2 young kids, one's grown.
You feeling like it should be more?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
And I also feel like I'm taking time away from my family to spend time for my fulfillment.
Oh man, this is sacrifice time, bro.
Yeah.
It's a sacrifice time, right? So what's the dynamic with the kids and stuff and the wife? Everything at home pretty much straight though?
Yeah, everything's straight. I honestly, man, I couldn't tell you a problem.
Okay.
Other than maybe she wants me to do dishes more.
Hey, I've been there, bro. Like I do dishes all the time. It just makes the house work better. You know what I'm saying? How's your financial situation? You and your girl bill straight? Everything cool? Y'all got everything lined up pretty much?
I mean, bill straight, but we live in LA, so we could always use more. But
yeah.
I mean, we good, but honestly, I'm gonna be real. I want to move out of LA just because it's such a financial drain.
Yeah.
Like just my house alone is damn near $4,000 a month.
Man,
and that's just rent.
California ain't no bitch, bro.
Not at all.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's time for you to start hunting. Now, what I mean when I say that, bro, is that it's time for you to start hunting for your purpose. You see what I'm saying? Because the truth is, right. And I think this is the one thing I would say that's bad about getting married earlier. I ain't gonna even say it's bad. It's kind of like a what's the word I want to say?
Kind of like a double-edged sword.
Yeah. Is that we get lost in the grind of the family. You know what I'm saying? And we
yeah.
What it is that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, it's a regret. You see what I'm saying? Not for you making the choices you made and being with your family, but it's that thing you really wanted. Probably you ain't chased it. You see what I'm saying? Like I look at it like this, because I'm telling you, I'm going through the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you was little and you have all these dreams and aspirations of what could be, right? Right?
Yeah.
You look at the world with, kid eyes, you know what I'm saying? And it's like everything's possible. Then you get caught in the rigmarole of life and you like, God damn, really? Is this it?
That's exactly how I feel. Yep.
Right? I can't tell you what it is, bro. I can't tell you what it is, but you got to find that place in your mind and your spirit, bro, that excites you and chase the fuck out that shit. Right now, the thing is, it's going to be more difficult now because you got a family. And like you said, you got shit established and you got to maintain your household and your wife. Right. But I'm willing to bet. Yeah. But I'm willing to bet, though, bro, if your wife is the woman you believe she is, bro, if you bring her to us, let her like, hey, I'm telling you right now, I'm about to do this. Right. I'm about to do this. So she going to understand. Right. But this is the same way they want to say, and I have to use the example, it's kind of what it is. I'm losing myself and all that shit. That's what it is. It feel like you losing yourself.
Yeah.
You got to find you. And only you know what that is. What do you love to do? What is it that you would do if nobody paid you to do it?
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you that right now because And that's the thing. I had so many interests when I was younger, right? And I kind of gave up on a lot of it. Like, I put rap aside, of course, you know, once I hit 30 and it didn't happen, it's kind of like, all right, I'm done with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I still love music, not rap, but actual instrumentation and melodies and things like that. But it doesn't make me excited anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that feeling I used to have when I was younger, I don't have that no more. And my wife was the one who convinced me. She's my biggest cheerleader when I tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, why don't you try working with the kids at the YMCA?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, that sounds like something I might enjoy. And then I started doing basketball with them. I'm like, yeah, I really like this. And then I got asked on at a high school, and I'm like, okay, this is great. This is what I love to do. This is really making me excited. But the last few years, because of all the different SA cases that's been going on with coaches, they've been so tight and stringent about what we can and can't do that it's kind of just taking the love away from it.
Yeah. Yeah. So the thing that you had that was making, you know, filling that void, it's kind of getting restricted for you, it sounds like, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, bro, I can't, again, all I can do is speak on what I believe it is, because like I said, bro, but you got to find, this is your moment. You know what I'm saying? This is your moment. You have to really sit down and be honest with yourself. You know, don't lie to yourself, bro. Right? About what you really want to do, right? Or if it's something that, I ain't gonna say that you wanted to do or something that you were even good at, find something that interests you and build that. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, you have to find it. I can't find it for you. Nobody will be able to, right?
No, I just needed to know I wasn't going crazy, Rick. I really felt like I was losing it.
I've been there, bro. I've been there. I'm telling you, bro. And it's like, like I said, it was to a point where I was like, God damn, is this it? You know what I'm saying? Is this it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to find something that sparks your interest, something that gives something that you're passionate about, and rock with it. And YouTube is my shit. You see what I'm saying? Talking to people,
you killing it.
Stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is the shit that I'm passionate about. That's what people. Oh, you yelling? No, I'm passionate about this shit. I'm passionate about us. You know what I'm saying?
I respect everything you say. That's why. Like, literally, Rick, I tune in every Friday just to hear you, dog, because I feel everything you say, whether it's right or wrong, people can take it however they want, but I feel it's genuine.
I ain't perfect.
And that's the thing that's missing from a lot of people is the genuineness of it. Like, you live what you talk. It's not just, like you say, them talking points. You live it, you know, and that's what I respect about it. That's why I was like, I don't have older people in my life, you know what I'm saying, that I can reach out to and say, hey, can you give me a little advice? So I'm like, let me try to call Rick and see what he say. Maybe he can, you know, let me know if this is something else that other people go through, or maybe he experienced it and got some good for me. It
is, man. You just gotta find something else. Like, I look at like a good man. I ain't talking about no goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, I never try to say about no goofy shit, right? We give so much, man. It's just the truth. I mean, your wife do too. You know what I'm saying? We both sacrificing in this thing. The thing is that we sacrificing for each other in a greater goal. You know what I'm saying? I am older.
Absolutely.
I am older people, MS Best. So, but the thing is, I just read the chat, right? Right. So, again, man, like and I'm sure women feel this way too, right? It's like, damn, I'm giving everything. I need something for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it is, bro. You got to find that thing that you love, bro, and chase it, right? And it's not about getting to the end of it. It's about being able to chase it and find fulfillment in it. But the problem is you got to find that. That's where it comes into you looking into yourself and being a man and saying, hey, this is what I want to do, and being honest about it. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, the biggest thing will be, you know, again, you definitely don't want it to affect your family in a negative way, right? But chasing something else besides, you know, the grind, your family, making sure your wife and kids straight, right, means the real currency is time, right? That's the real currency, and that you're gonna have to spend some of that currency to get this, okay, right? But the great thing is that once you find it and it starts to make you better, right? It'll emanate out into the family. Your relationships will be better. You'll be more happy. They'll be more happy, and that's the way it's supposed to work. So,
let me ask you one more question, Rick, while I
sir.
got you, because I know you ain't got a lot of time. But all right, so I know you have a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
How was it like when it came to like disciplining your daughter? Like, I'm very strict. you know, and I'm trying to find the right way, because I don't want to mess the relationship with my daughter up, you know what I'm saying, by being this strict dad. I seen my dad do it with my sisters, but I can't help the fact that I'm very strict in my rules. So do you think maybe should I soften my rules, or maybe soften my approach to the discipline?
You never soften the rules. The rules are the rules. You know what I'm saying? You have rules for their protection. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I had to explain to my daughters, I'm not here to hurt y'all. I'm just trying to keep y'all from making mistakes, right? But what I had to realize is that a lot of people want to make their own mistakes. You know what I'm saying? How old are your daughters, bro?
She's 9.
9? You got plenty. Hey, man, I would tell you right now, bro, it's time. Just sit down and talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Sit down and talk to her. The best thing I would say, the thing I wish I'd have did more is, like, I always had my boys with me because I was taking them to basketball, football, basketball, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I wish I'd have had my daughters tag along with me more. You know what I'm saying? So if I was going to the gym, to basketball or whatever, I wish I'd have took them with me. That was time I spent with my sons. I should have spent that time with my daughter too. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the best talks you'll have is in the car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of the best talks you have with anybody is when y'all both trapped in a place and something is moving and y'all can't jump out. You know what I'm saying? So just open up that communication with her, bro. Don't try to be her friend. I don't never believe in that. I became friends with my kids once we got grown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree.
Don't ever try to be their friend, man. Just be honest, be real. You know what I'm saying? 9 years old right now is kind of, in my opinion, right? But I don't know how these young kids are because I don't have no 9 years old around me, right? I don't know how these young kids are right now, but I think 9 years old, you still got a couple of years before you start giving her them hard isms. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But just keep her around you, bro. Keep her close to know that you want her around you. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, I'm here. Basically, you want to get your daughter to the point where she can talk to you about whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let her know. So even though you feel a certain way about it, because she's your baby girl, right?
Yeah, she the only one.
Right. See, so not only is she gonna have to trust you, you're gonna have to let go a little bit. You see what I'm saying? She's gonna become a young lady. She's gonna be a young adult, right? And she's gonna make some decisions that disappoint you, right? You have to realize that's part of the game. Your job is to be the constant.
Okay.
Right. That's your job, is to be a constant. Now you can do that without being harsh, without being rough. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you establish open communication, right? Let her know that she can talk to you about anything. And the biggest thing is that when she does talk to you, don't snap off the hook. Don't judge. You talk to her like you would be talking to your wife or somebody else. Have a conversation. You see what I'm saying? So that's part of it, because the day she feels safe, she feels that she's not safe to be able to talk to you, is the day you'll lose her.
Damn. That's some real man.
They shooting.
Yeah, I'm in LA, man.
I don't know why people stay in California, bro. I understand this.
I was born and raised here, man.
Time to
born
go.
and raised.
Time to go. Like,
if I knew where to go, I would go. Like, I was thinking Tennessee, and then they started doing all this crazy stuff out there, and I'm like, man, maybe not.
America, period, man. But if I was to move, man, like Texas, I think Texas right now is the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Texas? I haven't even thought about Texas.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, me and my wife talking about when we retire, Texas is like number one on my list, bro. It's like number one on maybe not Houston. I want to move to Dallas if we do move somewhere.
Dallas.
Take your girl. I'm telling you, man. Have you ever been to Dallas, bro?
I avoid Texas like the plague.
Bro, go to Dallas.
My mom live in Louisiana. I will literally drive around Texas.
Man, go to Dallas, man. Like I told somebody else this, man. Have a staycation. Take a 3-day weekend. You know what I'm saying? When a holiday weekend hit or something, go down to Dallas and check it out, man. I'm telling you, people sleep on Dallas, bro. Dallas is dope. Dallas is dope. I don't know why people hate on Dallas, bro. I like Dallas.
Man, I might have to check that out then.
Yes, sir.
I never even thought about Texas like that.
Flojo
man,
said, It's not, bro. It's underrated, bro. It's a nice ass city, bro. Yeah, it's big as fuck, but it's nice, bro. I'm telling y'all, I love Dallas, bro. I love Dallas.
Yeah, I just don't want to run in the trail, big head ass.
You probably will though. No, Trill in H-Town. Trill in H-Town.
Okay, he in H-Town. All right.
Yeah, man. But yeah, bro. Hey, thanks for calling in, man. You got anything for you swing out, man?
Man, nothing. Man, I'm just thankful that there's people like you on here, man. Because like the dude you had on earlier, man, full of that red pill BS, man. Come on,
Hey,
I'm just like, you know, I don't got people to look to like that. So I know that my young boys is watching shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, to think that ain't no black woman available because they all hoes, like, how?
Hey, man.
Fucking ignorant. That's like saying all white people are racist.
Hey,
that's
man.
like saying that all black people can cook.
All Chinese people stink. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like, come on, man.
Shit, like, to be honest with you, it's a victim mentality. You know what I'm saying? It really is a victim
It's worse than that, though, Rick, because you hating yourself. You projecting your hate for yourself onto all the women. You probably mad because the woman you wanted didn't want you, and now you think they all hoes.
I gotta confess, I don't subscribe to the you hating yourself. I just think he had an experience or went through something where he really hate women. You know what I'm saying? Or black women especially. So I don't think it's procession of help. We like I said, I do understand that we both got. All I'm saying is this, right? People can say whatever they want. Black women are this and that and this, and everybody want to say it's the image that's been sold, right? It's the image that's been sold about black men. But the truth is, it's a bunch of dudes that's fucked up too. It's a bunch of women that's fucked up. It's a bunch of dudes that fucked up. But the question is, what you gonna do to fix it?
Man, that's what I had to do because I was one of them. I was extremely fucked up. Met my wife, and man, I was like, either I'm changing or I'm losing her. What's more important? And I made the sacrifice. I got rid of all that other shit. All them other women, all them other games. And just like, you know what? That's the one.
Life is not about chaos, bro. Life is about balance, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's about balance, right? It doesn't matter what anybody say. Whether you're single or in a relationship, yeah, there's benefits and there's drawbacks. When you're married, there's benefits and there's drawbacks. The thing is that do you want to die by yourself?
I definitely don't. Definitely don't.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Right?
I appreciate it.
There's good people out here. You got to be willing to work for them. The same way you willing to work for that good ass car, right? Or that good ass house. You got to work for a good ass person. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I just, like I said, I wanted to touch base with you, man.
It's all love, man. Take your time with it, bro. Sit down and have that talk with yourself. It'll come to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Peace, God. You have a great one, bro.
You too.
All right, man. Yeah, y'all coming through today. What's happening with y'all? The fellas coming through. Where the ladies at? Ooh, I'm sorry, baby. I did that on accident. It's like, where the ladies at? Ladies, get funky. Where y'all at? Man. We just do what we do here, Mr. Dean. We do what we do here. It said first rule for moving, nowhere blue control. Facts, MS best. That's what I'm talking about. All right, when you hear liberal, run. You said, Audie boy, that's beautiful. Treasure those moments. It's so short. I didn't have my dad around at 9. I'm grateful I have him now, but my world would have went so much smoother with him in his proxy. We got to understand that we got responsibilities to each other, LC. Right? We need to stop running from our responsibilities. Audie boy said, I'm not perfect, but my daughter understands why daddy got to leave at 2 a.m. or 12 a.m. Facts, bro. We had them conversations, right? Give them that understanding, right? We act like kids stupid, bro. Kids ain't stupid, bro. Kids are nowhere near stupid. They're super observant, bro. They're sponges, right? And we play like, cause you in the room in a house that costs $300,000 and the walls paper thin that they can't hear you. Texas does not have state income tax, IME. They do not have state income taxes. Yep. Truth Seeker is crazy in Los Angeles. So expensive. Yep. Sir Dean said the kids ate growing up to The kids are growing up to individuals. We can't talk to them the way we was brought up. See, but that has to do with your house, man. So then you got to get on top. Get on top of that. Good evening. How can I help? What? This thing is so weird, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on. What's it called? Oh, I dropped the call. Gosh dang it. Bear with, guys. Bear with. My apologies. Like it'll connect when I call out, but as soon as it dropped the call, it disconnect. That's weird. I saw you walking in the rain. Pick up the phone right now.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 72523.
I'm gonna call you back just because I'm a nice guy. You dropped it again. That's good advice, Pan.
Your call has been forwarded to an.
You had your chance. You had your chance. Yes, MS Best, I am older. I will be 50 next year. I keep trying to tell y'all I'm old. Hey, you cool, Artie, man. Go handle your business, man. I hate having to rush to work or do something, bro. Go handle your business, bro. We here. You always come through, bro. We good. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. If nobody told y'all, I appreciate y'all. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And I appreciate that. So with that being said, man, it's 8:00. JR, is She Critique on today? Let me go check. I can just open the screen with my slow self. Hold on. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. It's muted. Yeah, it's muted. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Again, thank y'all so much for coming through. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you are looking at your screen. Hello?
Yo, Ricky.
What's happening?
Nobody.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. You want to turn off your YouTube?
Yeah, I got you on mute now.
Okay, I thank you, bro. What's going on, my guy?
What's going on, sir? How are you?
Man, just another day. You know, everything is everything. Same old soup, just reheated.
Yeah, no, I see it. I see you. You know, putting in the work. This is my first time catching you on Fridays. I always see you on Tuesdays for sure. But
I appreciate you calling in, bro.
No, man, I just gotta say, brother, you know, I appreciate and I've said this to y'all on Lapeef on the super chat. I really appreciate it. I'm about 38, so I'm young, or younger than y'all. But you know, I gotta really say that I appreciate the knowledge and the gems that y'all drop continuously, especially on King Talk.
Appreciate
I mean, y'all been doing it, you know, throughout the Lapeef and on Thursdays. And I've been watching Lapeef since the B Knicks days, you know. So I appreciated what JR said this past with.
That was long
Thursday.
overdue. That was long overdue.
Oh my goodness! Goodness! You know, because people don't know, right? You know, like how much work he's been putting in,
man.
And you know, back with Tijuana and.
I tell him, bro. I be like, man, you need to rest, bro. You gonna fall out one day.
Exactly. I'm like, you know, how you do all this work, right?
Crazy.
Like,
yeah, man.
You know, so y'all are inspiration. I'm
Thanks,
not even kidding, right? You know, like the amount of knowledge. I mean, I've said this to other people. You know, I've learned more from y'all about relationships than my own parents, right? You know, because we didn't talk about this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we didn't learn this in the household, right? You know, I didn't learn these details, and like a lot of young men, I didn't have my father in the house, so. You know, like it's been a pleasure to be able to listen here, and for me to even be able to contribute back. I want to contribute more, but you know, I'm working within a season. So.
Understood. What you got for me, big dog?
You know, nothing really, man. Like, you know, I think we've only ever disagreed on one thing, really.
Okay, let's talk about it.
You know, yeah. So, like, for me, you know, you know, I hear you on all these pieces about getting, you know, you talk about procreation, right? You know, how our part of our purpose on this planet as men is to procreate, right? You know, and you know, I think the only thing I disagreed with on that sense, because your thoughts have been, oh, well, why are you taking on other people's stuff, right? You know, but like for me, right? You know, that's the only disagreement I think we've ever had. Everything else, I'm like, you know, like, no, appreciate the appreciate the wisdom, appreciate the knowledge.
Yeah, that's cool, man. We can agree to disagree, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna break the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, of course.
All right, man. But hey,
got one question for you though.
Yeah. What you got?
I know you're a boxing man.
Yes.
Anderson Silva versus the YouTuber. Who you got?
Ooh, you talking about Jake Paul, right?
Yeah. That's gonna be next weekend. Who you got?
Man, like, to be honest with you, bro, Anderson Silva should stop him.
Right?
He should.
True.
Right? But this is boxing.
It is. It's not MMA, right? You know, I mean, MMA, the kid don't stand a chance. I mean, there's no denying that.
Right. And I say that to say this, right? The thing is that fucking, even though he's not a professional, I mean, they can say he's professional. He hasn't fought a professional fighter. Everybody he fought was an MMA fighter. But that's a big ass dude, bro.
True. Yeah, he's big.
He's big as fuck. And his right hand.
He's a big young guy.
Exactly, bro. And that right hand is nasty, right? But Silva got skills though, real skills. Like, I'm thinking, like, if Silva can get him past 6, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's an 8-round. It's an 8-round.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Because he's like, even though he say he's training, right, he's not really in a boxer shape. So he's gonna gas probably like the end of 5, middle of 6, right? So if we can get him past 6, yeah, he can get stopped.
Yeah, I can see that because he's heavy. He's heavy.
Very. And that's. I'm telling you, the first rounds, he's gonna come up. He's gonna be grappling. He's gonna be grabbing and leaning on Silva, bro, to try to take his legs from out. But Silva can fight for real though.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, MMA, boxing, he can knock anyone out all the way around.
Yeah. It should be interesting though.
It is. It should be. I'm looking forward to it. All right.
Yep.
All right. No, I just wanted to get your perspective.
That's all good, bro. You have a great night, okay?
You too, brother.
All right, bro. Thanks so much.
Peace.
All right, y'all. That's my time, y'all. Shout out to y'all, man, per usual. Best chat on the planet, man. Make sure y'all, if you haven't already, bro. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Lapeef Network, man. If you really want to show your support, go ahead and become a member, man. We got different levels. You can definitely pick the level that works best for you, budget wise, man. And we definitely want to have you with the family, man. You definitely get access to the special icons, the Lapeef icon, the Gucci icon, the Green Gang icon, the Ricky Williams icon, the Island Q, you name it, they under there, right? You also get access to some early media. And of course, you guys are some of the first to get information regarding the meetups, the Lapeef experience, which will be in DC next year, April. I think that's the slotted time that JR is working on. I'll definitely be at that one this year, Lord willing. And thank y'all so much for the time, man. If you haven't liked the video, go ahead and like the video. If you think this video would be helpful, please share on your media platforms. And again, thank y'all so much for y'all time. As usual, take care of yourself first, man. Without you, nothing else would happen. This universe would not exist if you were not here to see it. After you do that, take care of yourself, because I said take care of yourself already. After you that, take care of your family, because like I said, who's going to feed you your Jello once you get older? And I like Jello. And I guarantee, man, almost with a 99% accuracy, man, everything else will take care of itself. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know who I is.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
Y'all have a great night. We gone.